Because
I put on jeans after swimming one time when my mom, put your jeans on. They got to rip my whole balls sack off with the zipper. Because
I bought these cheap jeans one time. I never have the thing behind. Zip the fucker right up, bro.
Just like something about Mary. Oh, Franks and beans.
Not that bad, but wasn't the Frank and beans. Was just a Frank. I wear underwear. If I go to the gym and the shorts is too short, I'll throw on underwear though.
Oh, so like a compression short.
Well, fuck,
you share a commando in the gym?
Yeah, it's a commando ass nigga, right?
But if the shorts is too short, where I like if I go like this and it's like pulls up high, I'll put something on for sure.
This motherfucker.
I just never did bro. From when I was a kid, I never did wear underwear.
Do you ever go to L&L though? Like, am I the only one that still goes to L&L?
I go there. I told him I have. I buy that.
It's been a while for me, but I mean,
I buy that platter from there. For
the family though, but it feeds the family of 4. Yeah.
Oh, more than 4.
Yeah, the way he was explaining. Well, I mean,
it's
for
like
you, that's one
Yeah.
sitting.
Let me just get that
It's a
in
full
there.
tray and then a half tray.
Yeah,
Bro, they give way too much mac salad, to be honest.
But who still goes to L&L though?
I go to L&L.
You know what? I have you have cravings.
Yeah.
I'll crave L&L.
What do you crave?
Katsu and half ham. I can do half katsu, half hamburger steak at L&L.
you like
Bro,
the hamburger
Katsu's
steak?
hard
Their
to beat.
hamburger steak is just hamburger.
It's a little.
My
It's
dog
hamburger.
over here, the one by Walmart, whoever's cooking them hamburger steak, got it down.
Yeah, that's
pat.
the one I went to the grand opening of that in 2002.
This one?
That one, yeah.
Oh wow,
Wait, where's it at?
2002.
the one by Walmart on
Eastern.
Spencer.
Is it Spencer?
Spencer.
Or Spencer, yeah.
Yeah, Spencer.
And Eastern.
What's
Right
so
by the
special
Walmart.
about that L&L?
It's just an L&L. It's convenience
I
by
don't
my
know.
Are
Are
house.
those Chinese?
Yeah, that's what I'm
from
saying.
Hawaii?
Is it ran by Chinese or like Hawaii
No, it's
people?
all Chinese too.
Always Chinese? Okay.
I think the whole staff is Chinese.
I mean, I've been to the one.
Maybe for me, I might have like a little connect. Like I went there for the grand opening, and 2002 there wasn't much Hawaiians in Vegas.
and
Hawaii
to their
people.
defense, they're open later than all the other Hawaiian spots around. I don't know why all the other Hawaiian spots closed early.
But in
around
2002,
8.
like there wasn't much people here, so when they had the grand opening at L&L, everybody's walking up with slippers.
But that's
and
still going strong though. That L&L's
that
still
would've been
going strong.
Yeah.
It's always
a
got
lot of
nice-
Hawaii people live in that area.
Yeah.
That's why.
But it's just like saying, do people still go to Zippy's?
Yeah, but Zippy's is great still though. You know,
Yeah,
like,
but
L&L's not that bad.
The
Yeah.
chicken katsu's still good.
Katsu's my favorite at L&L.
I mean, that's all I order.
Yeah,
It's just
yeah.
katsu. That's like
Their katsu's
staple.
always my go-to, but I always, if I feel like a little bit of both, I'll do the half
Even the
hamburger
katsu
steak.
curry is good.
Other L&L's hamburger steak is rough, but for some reason, my dog over there, every time I
Is
say,
it actually hamburger steak? Because like every other L&L, it's hamburger patties that are just pre-made patties.
And it's bland.
Yeah.
Like very bland. Where it's
That's
like,
the whole thing.
you know
Yeah,
what?
but you can make up with good
hamburger
gravy.
steak
It's
is
the gravy for me.
The
gravy can make
I
up
get
for
extra
it.
gravy, so I don't know if that just
Oh,
softens
okay.
it up.
It's extra gullet.
But extra gravy because I put this is the half. The gravy, you order extra gravy, you put the katsu sauce in the gravy, and then you slide it over to the half chicken katsu and the hamburger steaks. That's some fat nigga shit right there. But yeah.
katsu sauce in the gravy. That,
Oh come on,
The tang, you got the tang in the gravy.
Yes. Hey, look, can I get real
Yeah,
Samoan
I'll try it,
sometimes?
but
If I get a home plate, I'll throw some a squeeze of mayonnaise in there.
Oh,
I don't know,
bro,
don't do
I
this
can't eat
ever.
chili without
'cause
mayonnaise. You just
I'm
put
a
mayonnaise.
mayonnaise.
Do you glob the
Bro,
When you eat chili,
Hawaii with the mayonnaise and the chili.
do you glob
Oh
the
my
mayonnaise
god,
in the chili?
that's a staple.
Yeah, I can't eat it without.
That is
Yeah.
the most big body thing you could do though.
Oh, that's a big back trek right there. I ate steak and rice with mayonnaise and
Bro,
Wait,
Yeah.
I know guys that smother their rice every meal with mayonnaise.
every Samoan person watching this or Tongan, any Polynesian, they put mayonnaise on their steak
rice.
and their rice and a little bit of everything.
I have
I'm not hanging around with enough Polynesians
No, I
then.
have a bunch of family members. They make the rice, grab the mayonnaise, smother it on the rice, and then they put like the chicken or
Oh
whatever
yeah,
on top of
yeah,
it.
and some shoyu or
Yeah.
oh, see, I'm hungry. Now I'm hungry. Thanks, guys.
That's just too much fat though.
Holy
Tastes so good, though.
shit. That,
the only person that says is a skinny motherfucker. Yes, we know, Justin. We know.
I'm not even skinny. And people online tell me, "Oh, what's up, Chubbs?" I'm like, "Yo, yeah, whoa, hang on." That's crazy.
Yeah, I got it. Big back season. It's almost done. So.
You be kind of asking for the heat though.
Oh man.
Aaron be like, I can't figure out why people don't like
Why
me.
do you know, like, the first thing
To
they
Aaron's
Google?
defense, they be in his comments going in. So I said, Aaron gonna have to travel with security pretty soon because everybody be threatening Aaron like it is nothing. But if people started with you, like I've noticed in the comments, they start with you. And like I said, Aaron's gonna need security soon.
I mean, it's easy to like just flame me,
Yeah.
online. It's so easy, but I never understood.
Yeah, but
the
you get the
whole,
same shit
every time.
Like,
Hey, what's up, Chubbs?
No, but
Tubby,
it's
all
fix
this-
your
I
grill,
never-
fix your teeth.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. It's so funny. that I
But by
just
this
laugh
time, it
at
doesn't
I'm
even
like,
bother you.
It really doesn't. I mean,
You're like,
it
don't
never,
blame me, blame God.
Yeah, it didn't bother me to begin with, but I'm like, why do they always start with that? And then when I fire back, and now I'm the bad
Now
guy.
you're the
They're
bad
like,
guy, yeah.
look at this guy, he's a racist and all. I'm like, oh shit, okay, I'm sorry. I wasn't the first one to contact you, and DM me like some mean stuff. I'm like, all right, whatever, dude.
It's always funny how like the Hawaiians talk shit about you not being Hawaiian, and then the Howleys talk shit about you.
Man, that's a whole nother
being Hawaiian.
thing, man. Like, especially like I'm trying to help defend Hawaii, and I got like Hawaiians coming at me like, oh, who made you the guy to represent us? I'm like, you guys ain't doing nothing about it, so I'm gonna do it for you. Like, I don't get it. I never understood.
But I
that.
think that's with every culture, either Hawaiian, Polynesian. Like you're gonna defend it to a fault, but sometimes people defend it to a fault where they don't even know what the hell they're talking about.
Yeah.
Like I noticed that a lot when people are like trying to defend the culture. Like, where are you from? Well, I'm originally from here, but I grew up here. So you really can't say that because people always talk about what my Hawaiian ties are. Like my mom just gave me the whole lineage. I'm like, she was like, well, we're related to King Kamehameha. I was like, I didn't know.
I didn't even know you was half Hawaiian until your mom told me.
Oh yeah, Hawaiian, German, and Samoan. So, Hawaiian. So I was out, but my Hawaiian ties are like deep. Like she was telling me the whole, ancestry.com, and she was like, yeah, when you go to these Hawaiian functions, you should tell them. I said, Mom, I'm not gonna pull out the scroll of
Everybody
our
thinks that
lineage.
you're just Samoan. That's why, right?
Yeah, so because everyone just thinks because my mom's half Samoan, German, Hawaiian, and my dad's full Samoan. But we went and did like the whole ancestry.com, so it has a lot of ties to Hawaii. So I mean, I love my Polynesian people, so that's why I'm big back by nature. So Hawaiian, German, and Samoan, that's all three big backs right there. So we just got to live life with it.
Man, that must be nice.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody's like has like different ethnicities.
Yeah.
And then there's me. I do mine. I was excited. I was like, maybe I'm something else. Straight up, 100% Filipino. All right.
Like, damn it!
It was like, come on. I thought there was something. Like, not even like 0.5% of
Yeah,
like
but
something.
like for me, I grew up in Whitmore, which is a plantation, right? So
Yeah.
there's a lot of mixed culture in there. So like, if our grandparents came in and it's mixed culture, a lot of I have friends that aren't Hawaiian, but they know all.
Oh yeah, like
They
just
know
was raised there.
culturally,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, culturally. Like it's crazy because there's people that was raised there culturally that probably know more than people that are supposed to know culturally. That's why it's crazy. So like I always tell people just to kind of fact check with social media, they'll take the littlest thing we say and put it under a microscope times 1,000. Oh well, he said this. Us being in podcasting, I get that all the time. So especially like we do certain interviews and they'll put certain artists in the thing and in the comments, and that's what society we're living in today, the comments. You could be anybody or make a fake account and sit there and say, talk all your shit all you want. And that's what I noticed on Aaron's comments. A lot of those comments that I see are fake accounts. If you're going to talk shit, put it on your real account. And then it'd be more credible than that. So stop talking shit. Look at my post today. Quit hating. If you're going to hate anything, quit hating.
Yeah.
But everybody's got a fence that seems like these days. At least these young kids.
Oh, yeah. Everything's, there's the nature. Everyone got their fence up. They're defending everything.
Kevin Durant, these young kids, the chefs. Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
It's Gen Z. Gen Z. Shout out Gen Z out there. You gotta, so like us being in entertainment and us having brands, and we have to adapt to whether we gotta be chameleons. We gotta know how to talk to the YNs. We gotta know how to talk to the OGs. You gotta talk to the different nationalities. So especially because we're in this industry, if you don't know how to do that, you kind of be lost in the water.
Yeah.
Raleigh's good about that. He can be, oh, you don't wear boxers too? Oh yeah, me too. So it's crazy.
I just throw him on the bus. I'm still tripping on that, man. Like, so now when I see your videos, the whole time it's in my head. Hey, I'm not wearing any. I'm just straight.
Saks. It's all Saks.
Saks.
So you don't have any underwear on right now?
God
No.
damn it.
That's crazy. And cargo pants?
Yeah, well,
Just shaped
No,
up.
just-
it's not.
the
Your
boil.
thigh's not touching at all. There's no way.
Look, there's a big gap right there.
I don't
don't
know.
wanna
I'm not
look.
looking
I
at the
don't
camera.
wanna-
I'm
Right when
not
you said,
looking.
I'm not gonna lie, I looked over here like, oh,
Don't get me wrong. Like if
keeping
I'm
my
gonna go
eyes-
to the gym and I put on a pair of shorts and it's a little too short, I'll throw something on, of course. But like 90% of the time, I don't have underwear on.
But that's been a cultural thing for you since that's how you
Yeah,
was raised.
because we was always around the beach and.
See, I think that's just a you thing because
No, but like, you don't go to the beach with underwear and
no
and your
a
surf
pool
shorts,
like pool.
right?
It's always just shorts with no drawers on.
But like if you really think about it, if like I'm from Whitmore and North Shore area, every surfer doesn't wear underwear.
Dude, I could
That
not.
whole side of the island.
What a stretch.
I couldn't.
No, that when
so
they're
the board shorts come with the built-in ones, right?
no.
No,
Oh, they don't.
No.
Oh, that's right. Not
Yeah,
the
But like all the surfers out there aren't wearing underwear and surf shorts.
Man, if I grew up with you, man, he would hate me because I would have fucking pants. No,
that happens a lot, but-
shit like as a
But-
kid. Not now. I wouldn't do that.
I don't, honestly, like, I don't really care.
just the boto.
Yeah, just a water boy.
Moto boy, literally.
It just reminded me, do you remember the day that your mom cut you off from breastfeeding?
Yeah, I was fucking.
Oh, how old again were you?
I was
Up to
5.
Oh my.
Jesus Christ.
Do you remember?
5 years old.
Do you remember the day though?
Oh, bro, yeah, my brother them and my sister them had to give me a long talk.
It was like
about-
an intervention.
Yeah,
You're
it was like
this
Well,
is not
Raleigh,
normal.
you can't get on the
because I was
boat.
really legit walking
And he's
home
talking
from the
like, why?
cafeteria.
He's like, what
I
do
was
you?
walking home from the cafeteria to go home and fucking drink Nana. You know what I mean? And then my brother then was like, you gotta stop doing that because, and they brought a carton of milk and then this is milk now.
He was like, nah, I want
No,
mom's tit.
and then
This
I
is
was like, no,
ridiculous.
and then they were like, no, this is
No,
where you drink.
no.
This is where you drink milk from now, and you don't drink from.
They start
from
showing you cow videos. This is where milk really
Yeah.
goes.
What's nuts is your mom was still producing milk at.
No, because
Yeah.
if they keep breastfeeding, if you keep breastfeeding, they keep
Oh, that's
producing.
okay. That
It's half mom's
I don't know.
fault,
I
too.
don't know how like the body knows, but
Wasn't that a thing? That's why like weren't kids breastfeeding till they were like
Yeah,
5, 6 years
bro,
old?
my-
I'm talking like a couple hundred years ago though.
So you-
100. This
wait,
is
you
like
must have
I
been
was-
like a chunky kid then, because I know kids who breastfeed. They're like
They're
when
chunky.
they're
Were you a chunky
chunky.
kid?
no.
No.
The milk
Went
went
all
bad.
to this and all to this. That's why when you pants me, I'm not ashamed because they went to this and this.
Went to both your heads.
Yeah, I went to both my heads. Both our heads.
I'm surprised kids like around your age wasn't like oh you.
I never gave a fuck.
Yeah, yeah.
How I am
Oh, you
now,
thought it was
how I don't
normal,
give a
yeah.
fuck about nothing. I was like
Same,
that back
okay,
then. Yeah.
that makes
Wait,
sense.
did anybody
That's
know
cool.
that you were going home to go get milk?
Bro, all my cousins, all my friends knew. Yeah.
No, they waited till like later. Like, all right, I think we're kind of
Yeah, just
stretching
like-
this a bit. We're
Was there
letting
any
this
of
go.
them jealous?
Bro, we would be like at parties and I'll be like, wait, I come back. And I would run to my mom and then my mom would just lift up her shirt and go on and eat it.
See, now mom was being an enabler. Mom should have said no. Drink the milk in the fridge, but she was like, no.
I'm
Here you
definitely,
go,
I'm,
left
def-
or
I'm
right.
definitely a
Wait,
mama's
what-
boy
what-
to this day though.
What cup was your mom?
My mom had big boobs.
Like what do you like? She D double D.
Only Justin would ask what cup your mom
Because I'm
is.
trying to figure out like when you
Hey,
went
yo.
underneath.
If they're A's where you're not getting a
I
lot of
don't know.
milk,
They're big from when, yeah.
he was like,
When he
how
was a
big were they?
child.
They were this big.
I know they were big because when I was young, when my mom would take me to school, all my friends would be like, "Oh, your mom's boobs," and I was just like, "What the fuck?" You know.
Well, yeah, she's producing milk for a 5-year-old. So, I mean, what do you want her to do? She's like, oh, it's still leaking over here. Like, God damn it. That's
How many
crazy.
ounces does a
that-
5-year-old
Yeah,
get?
but
Like,
if you think,
A lot.
yeah, but if you think
how
about
much
like,
is a 5-year-old sitting? Like 16 ounces.
oh, bro,
Oh,
like,
that makes
like
sense.
A
So that
40.
means they must be huge.
Yeah,
then.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
they
40.
must- yeah.
Giant.
Oh, it's like drinking a 40. No, I don't know.
Must have been
How we went to
heavy.
this subject again just besides me.
No, but like if you like do your research now, like bodybuilders are buying breast milk
Well, yeah, I know on the black market they're selling
Yeah.
like breast milk and some.
for kind of expensive too.
Black market's fine, but we're talking about mom still enabling this. At
Maybe
an
I
age.
knew I was gonna work out.
Yeah, I mean, I think
Yeah,
it's
I was
definitely
gonna be a
good for like
fitness guy.
bodybuilders
Yeah.
and stuff on the fitness side. That's crazy.
You was grabbing it with 2 hands.
Justin's trying to get the visualization right now, so
It's a wild picture to see.
yeah.
He was having a flashback. He was like,
No, because,
Oh, shit, my bad.
Justin made that clip, and then I had my friends that was commenting. Oh yeah, I remember him walking home.
Oh shit.
Yeah, my girl Angel was like, oh yeah, I remember him walking home because I only live like 8 houses down from the school.
Friends, mother, all enablers. Someone should have said, "Hey, this shit gotta stop." Nobody said that.
No.
Jesus Christ.
Then I just one day I pulled up my big boy pants with no underwear, and I was done.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, what was your first? So your experience with no breastfeeding and just milk, was that like a letdown to you?
It was a hard time opening a carton back then.
You're like,
Remember when
I
you
just
like
want the
you,
nipple.
you,
backwards.
you open it and then I couldn't. You try to peel it, and then
He
you're like, oh,
still doesn't know why it was hard to open.
fucking
Did
shit.
you hear it? He said, you know, when you open it, like sometimes it just
It's
doesn't
like, it just
go.
doesn't want to go. You're like, he's like, you
No,
go to
you
the
know,
other
like
side.
you
same
make the
thing.
flap open and
Yeah,
then you
just
try
like
to pull it and
origami.
it's
You just
stuck.
get that little, yeah. See,
But there was a right and wrong way to
I
do
know how
it.
to open the carton.
It didn't sound like it for a second.
Hey, were you those people that open the whole thing? So it's just a box that's open, like
When I
completely.
fuck it up, but I have to open the
Yeah.
whole thing.
Those kids were so retarded.
Yeah.
You knew those kids weren't
But
gonna
I
make
definitely
it.
like
was a
I was on
challenge.
OCD because
Bro.
I would have like the nice bill when I open it up. You know, like you open it up and it's like
Oh, when you got a bad rip with like
Yeah.
the paper hanging inside and you got
Yeah.
the wet paper in your mouth when you were
Yeah, so
drinking
you're
it.
like, fuck it. You just,
Those are
we
the
just like, hey,
worst.
we work with it. You
It's
you
all
just, no, I need
PTSD.
that whole thing open.
I remember being in detention one time and a kid was eating, like holding the fork like that and poking and eating it.
oh, I can't stand that.
Oh, the teacher roasted the shit out of him. Like, Jericho, what the fuck is wrong with you, you idiot?
he's now a serial killer
Or
now.
even if you hold the fork like
Who the
this.
fuck taught you to eat like that?
You ever saw people hold the fork like this and they scoop like not like you know how like you hold the fork
Oh, that was like me when I had like these kids from Philippines move to Hawaii.
Oh.
And
They eat with
go
their
to school.
hands.
Yeah, and then they're in school.
I
And
still
they're like,
eat
oh,
my
use
hands
the
better.
forks, but they grab it like you know.
But you know what I noticed
Like
with
a caveman.
Filipinos?
Yeah, and then-
Filipinos eat with a fork and spoon, right?
Yes,
That's
yeah, that's a thing. I've
Okay,
heard of that.
but that's a cultural thing.
I like
Right?
to eat, honestly, I like using a spoon more than a fork.
They just gotta get to
Yeah.
it before it disappears. You know what I mean?
Because it's really actually neat with what they do with it. Because my kids do it, but I see they're kind of like scoop the fork into the spoon with. But yeah, it's
You got
even-
Filipino kids?
I got three Filipino baby mamas. I've got
This guy got
Ilocano
like-
to God. I got a lot of them. I got them
How
all.
many
I
kids
got
you got?
Latins. I got 5 kids. I got
5 kids, 5 baby mamas?
5 kids,
5
4
kids
baby mamas.
each. Oh, sorry.
The first one got lucky. She got 2 out of it.
25 baby.
The first one, she got me for 2. So I was like, okay, you good. But yeah, Filipino. The second baby mama was Filipino and Italian. And the first one was Filipino Hawaiian. The
They
third
sound-
one.
Oh, bro, they
Bad.
sound they sound like they were like maybe 4'11", 5'1". It sounded like
it's
they got
crazy.
fucked
Because
up.
their other half made them taller because they were like 5'9", 5'10". So they were all tall. Because my kids are tall as well too. But
About
then I
my
had
height, 5'9".
which one?
Shut up.
But yeah, I mean, my baby mamas had to be at least taller than 5'8", 5'9".
Oh shit.
Oh, okay, I thought you meant like 5'2". I was like, that poor
No,
woman,
hell no.
man.
How tall are you?
That 5'6". Destroyed.
Son,
Aren't you taller than Raleigh though?
No, he's not taller. This guy thinks I'm 5'7". He thinks I'm shorter than 5'7". Yeah.
I thought for sure 5'4", 5'5".
I genuinely think about 5'6".
5'7".
Solid 5'6".
5'6".
I'll say a solid 5'6". 5'7".
I
Raleigh.
thought Aaron was
on.
taller than you.
You think everybody's taller than me?
Just stand next to each other real quick.
Not gonna lie, I thought I was taller than you though.
Bro, I did my physical and they measured me with the stick on my head.
Raleigh tries to wear his hat a little higher like this, so he gets that little inch right there.
Well, I mean, him working out now is
Yeah, see?
when he's sitting up now, it's like, oh, I just added a whole inch just because I changed the way I.
Might have to do that
Stand now.
shin
See,
extension.
but everybody, when you're 5'7" and under, you don't have a lot of places, so you get buff quicker.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah.
I always noticed that because they be like, oh, I was like, nah, it take a while for someone 6
No,
foot
it
and
is.
up.
You guys aren't eating enough. Like,
Oh, we eating enough. Trust me.
maybe not. Like, you know, the bigger you are, like, because you when you start working out, your meal plans get bigger and bigger.
Yeah, I'm just starting to realize the older you get too, it's like when you try to work out
Weight
when you were
retention?
younger. Yeah, it's like it's harder to get rid of the weight when you get older. Like,
Yeah.
This time was definitely way harder than the other years that I got
Yeah.
in really good shape.
but like I'm scared to do like the supplements and everything, and like it's just scary because it's all lab created. So it's like I'm trying to do like we just thought with some sea moss, like the kind of natural stuff. This motherfucker said, no, stick it in the ass like Latimer. What?
So what is the CMOS thing? I've seen it, but I've never tried it. I
Oh,
wanted to try it,
really?
but I was like, yeah, what?
I've
I've heard
Don't
of
know
it.
It's
what
supposed to
is.
be like that.
It's
like
supposed to be really, really good for you. I've had a few people do sea mosses, and I've tried it along with workouts, and it does help with like containing your weight and losing weight.
You know
But
what
it's
else
like a
helps
lot of
with that
natural
too?
stuff too. What?
Clenbuterol.
What is that? Is that-
Losing weight.
That just sounds illegal.
You take clenbuterol, you lose a lot of weight.
I thought they use that for like when you have
asthma. It's
asthma,
asthma,
right?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
But it's a pill, but you
see.
lose weight really fast.
He just finds
Huh.
other ways to use these.
Better than Ozempic?
Like Ozempic
Like,
too. I
Oh,
heard
Ozempic.
weight loss is dangerous.
No, but you got to do like Retruotide because it retains your muscle. Like Ozempic eats your muscle, suppresses your appetite, and
Okay.
and targets fat loss. But the Retruotide,
Look, can somebody just come up with a pill to say, "Hey, I want to lose 20 pounds. Take the pill. We lose it," because all this other stuff that we got to do to get rid of it.
They kind of do have like
do,
with the
yeah.
peptides now that they have.
No.
it's a peptide, the one I'm talking about.
But you have to maintain it by.
It doesn't. But this one doesn't burn the muscle growth. It
What is that?
retains muscle
What is that?
growth.
Peptides.
I don't know.
It's-
What, I just know what it
Bodybuilder
is.
talking.
Oh, I'm over here like I
I
know
I tried
Pepsi,
to make like I was all smart when I know what a peptide is, but whatever they tell
Yo,
me
is
to
that a
take, I just
play
take
to
it.
It's chained amino acids.
Oh,
but
it's
like,
amino. Okay.
But the way that they're chained together now, like
It can target
it's
certain
more
things.
effective than a steroid,
Huh.
or almost as effective as
Oh, wow.
a
So
steroid,
legal
but
way of
nowhere
using
near as
steroid.
potent as a steroid.
See,
Oh.
stay on the steroid thing because I always figured HGH and steroid, like if you weren't playing professional sports, why not try it? So that's why, is it dangerous nowadays to try the HGH and steroids? Because if you're not getting tested for it,
If you're
is it
at a
still
high
risk?
chance of risk of
Ah,
cancer,
got it.
yeah.
Oh, of
No, but
cancer.
you just do
if
your
you have a lot
blood
of
work.
cancer in your family,
Jesus.
that's true. You could do your lab work a lot, but I mean, you're just doing your lab work.
You should do your lab work every 6 months anyway.
But if you're pre-exposed to having cancer, it
Intensifies
speed up
it.
that process.
Like if your family has a history of it.
Correct.
Got you. Oh,
But that's why you do your lab work every 6 months.
yeah.
The only thing about that is the lab work's not going to stop the cancer from happening. It's just going to tell you that it's happening.
Methylene blue will.
Oh, wait,
That's what
they'll
I
tell
hear.
you if you're gonna get cancer.
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
they can,
Like,
they
when you
can catch
do-
it early.
Well,
Oh.
they can tell you that you have it.
Oh shit,
You've
okay.
caught it.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
But that's why you should do lab work early because you can catch all these things early.
Yeah.
when
I used to
Early
be-
and
I used to be
often.
scared of like HIV and AIDS. Now I got to be scared of cancer coming after me.
I just heard you got to do what is it? What is it?
I don't know. You
What
can't do
do you
a
mean,
lot.
getting erections? Like I don't know. Like
What's the one? The
Oh, the rectal exam.
prostate exam.
Prostate, okay.
I heard,
Oh, charades. Anal.
I heard you got to do that every year. After you
It was
He's like,
spinal.
what's this thing? Like,
I don't know. He just kept doing this,
finger
and I
bang,
was like,
finger bang. No, in the butt. Anal.
Spinal.
So yes, the rectal exam, Justin. Yes.
You got to do that every year after you turn 30.
you explain. Prostate
what's
exams.
this?
It's like, what do you mean? He's just
fucking the
finger blasting your asshole?
I ain't
Like,
gonna
wait, what's
lie. I got. What
Bro,
that
that's
was, what it
the
was
thing.
called.
I don't know how it works, so they could probably get away with that. You know what I
I
mean?
forgot what it's called. I
Is
don't
it
know
done
what-
yet?
But they put
I
a
am.
camera in there. You ever get a thing where they put a camera? It's like it's a procedure that's called. They put it through your anal cavity, and they have the
Kind of
camera. This is
OnlyFans are you
horrible.
on?
Yeah. The camera looks for polyps, and it goes in there. So you.
That's
flush.
like the beginning. It can be like the
I
beginning.
forgot
of
what it's
cancer.
called. I know somebody's gonna know. I always talking about that.
Polyp, yeah.
Polyps.
But it's like
Look for a
the
palate in
it's like
there.
the starting phases of it.
Yeah,
right?
but
Or
if
it
they
can
find
be.
that like it could be cancers, they test those
Of a
things.
tumor, right?
Yeah.
It's like the
So when do they start doing that to you?
After
Like when,
after 35.
30. I
I
heard
think.
Right, you can
30
start
now.
doing
After
you should-
30?
even if you
They
can do
say
it
now
early.
30, you should do it every single
It
year.
used to be like after 35, 40, but now it's 30.
I think it was
That's
after
crazy.
40, but if you have history, you should. If your family has history,
early.
you should do it.
The
they
earlier
just-
the better.
That's how Deion Sanders beat his, though.
Yeah.
Like, just by luck.
Wait, can we talk about Deion Sanders? What the hell was Carucci doing there with him? I said, what? This old motherfucker began some. But Carucci was crying bedside to Deion Sanders when he was going in for surgery for cancer. I'm like, where Carucci come in this whole picture is besides me. Unless she's dating Shador, but she looked like she was sad about Deion.
A little romantic with Deion, right?
Yeah, it's crazy.
He had all kind of ailments now.
Well, yeah, he had a toe cut off.
more
Or
than a
half-
toe, more than one toe.
half of the
Yeah.
foot, right, or
Half of the
something.
foot.
all I know is
He's
they cut it
got, a few,
off.
he's
Yeah.
got 3 toes. Part
Do
of
you
his
think
foot.
it's
He
like
has to wear
'cause-
diapers
was
and-
because of like because how athletic he was? Maybe his
Man,
feet
you don't
off-
get
Nah,
it.
no
You
way. You
don't-
only cut it off unless you got like diabetes or
Yeah.
something. I don't
No,
know. That's
no,
what I
yeah,
was
yeah.
thinking, but
I just think you don't get it all in life. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
he kind of had it all for a while.
He had it all.
Yeah.
He had literally
Must
everything
be the
possible.
money.
prime time, yeah.
Like prime, no one was messing
Oh,
with
with those
prime.
fucking oily ass curls.
Oh,
and
he had the
shit.
Jerry curl going on. I mean, we had him at the Niners, and then he went to Dallas, but
Dallas, yeah.
you
Cowboys.
couldn't touch him
Oh,
right
he's at
there.
Falcons, Niners, and
Oh man,
and
and
Dallas.
he had a hell of a career.
Bro,
That's
remember
why.
when he was with Falcons too? He won the Road Series with the Atlanta Braves too.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean,
And
he
then
was the
fly
first.
to the football game, right?
He was like the baller, like of our era. He was the dude. Him, Bo Jackson, they were like the ballers. You don't really see that too much nowadays, like in today's sports or multi-sport things. So I mean, that's why like when you have all those elements now as you get older, it's like man, he did a lot. He put his body through a lot.
Yeah.
You're talking about baseball seasons, football seasons,
Year
and
round.
you had to be at the top of your game. So it's just kind of it's sad to see Deion get old, like cutting your, and then now you're dealing with now he has to wear Depends, and you know when you see your heroes have to go through that, it's like man, that's.
But
just,
do you think it's because of
all the time.
how strenuous it was on his feet? Maybe.
Well, not even his feet, just his body having to going through what he had to go through to be in tip-top shape every season. Like when you're at that pinnacle of being a sports player in baseball and football and making those teams, and you're prime time. Now your moniker, you have to live up to that.
Yeah.
And I think he put his body through daily, 12-hour-a-day workouts, and you know when you get older, it's not going to hold up that long.
yeah. Because
Yeah, you
how
could-
old is he right now?
What?
He's what,
Yeah.
50, 60s?
Mid 50s,
50s?
or early mid to early 50s, I'd say.
Damn, that's still. I don't
Yeah,
know.
or I think late
How old is
50s.
Deion Sanders?
Here we go, Siri.
Yeah. I feel
Is
like,
that Siri or chat?
we're a little off.
Yeah,
57.
57.
Yeah, but still, I don't know.
That's crazy too.
57
Like
is-
that's still.
I just think you don't. I mean, who's made perfect in this world? You know what I mean? Like, and everything else has gone. Okay, not everything. The situation with his first wife didn't go too well.
Yeah.
But it's his sons, both sons, making it to the
Yeah.
NFL. His other son, successful media career. His coaching career. Like, everybody's gonna have some kind of downfall. And
Yeah, I mean, like
shortfallings.
you said, I mean, you're
Can't
not gonna
have
have
it
it
all.
all.
Yeah.
But You know, the one thing with Deion that throughout he's always said
Prime
God was everything for his family. So, you know, when you get older, I think it's just a breakdown of the body at that time, you know. But 57, that's still kind of young, you know what I mean?
That's what I was
to have
thinking.
those kind of breakdowns, but I guess when you put your body through that rigorous...
It's aged more
Oh,
than
yeah.
more than a 57. He's probably like an 80-year-old.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we're talking like even with Brother Fiji. Fiji was 55. And like, that's crazy.
I thought
Like,
he was
you know...
older.
Yeah, I mean, of course, you look at Fiji, lived the life of 10 men, but to know that he was 55 and...
not even that
him
old.
passing.
Yeah.
We just did his 50th birthday party like 5 years ago, and it was like a thing. Oh, it's his 50th birthday, but you know, losing him at 55, that's what you put your body through. You know what I mean? That was years of, you know, he was a rock star.
Did you see the thing when it says Hogan
Oh yeah,
worked out and his fitness was his life, and then Ozzy Osbourne was a druggie and partied, and he lived longer than Hulk Hogan?
Yeah.
No, but come on, we know how hard Hulk Hogan partied in actuality. Come on now.
Oh
He
yeah.
partied hard, but not no Ozzy Osbourne hard.
I don't think
But I
anybody
think Hulk
partied
Hogan
that
was
hard.
steroid hard too. Like
Yeah.
But
How did he
steroids.
die anyways?
Hogan was
heart attack. They
Oh.
just came out with his autopsy and said that Hulk Hogan died of a heart attack.
Bro, did you see the thing that said how much he was making in the prime years of Hulkamania? Because he was the only
was a Hulkamaniac.
No, but
I
he
don't
was
know
the
about
only
y'all.
wrestler that negotiated part of the. That's what I was reading. He's the only wrestler that negotiated part of merch sales.
Oh, and he was smart.
Millions
and the toys,
a week.
That they would have, like
Millions a
Yeah,
week he
yeah.
was making.
WWE is $1 billion industry. Like they still to this day with Triple H
Bro,
taking
they
over,
pack
it's ridiculous.
stadiums every Monday.
Yeah, the whole WrestleMania thing, when I saw my friends went and they saw their videos, I was
Bro.
like, I didn't know they would fill
No,
up
because
that
you
whole
figure-
thing for that small little
But you figure
ring in the middle.
UFC, a good UFC is when they do 30,000 fans.
Yeah.
Right?
Sure.
They do that every Monday.
Bro,
It doesn't
Monday
make
Night
it makes
Raw.
no fucking sense.
It does make sense.
No, it,
You know, and it's crazy
Bro.
because when I found out
that
that
shit's so goofy.
because when I grew up, I was a wrestling fan. But when I found out that it was acting, and I stopped watching it. But now that you see it, it's like people know, and now it's just entertainment, a sense of entertainment.
that makes you think like, what's wrong with these guys?
It's okay. I believed it when I was a child too. I was like, oh,
I
like,
believed
oh
it
my
to
God.
a T.
Yeah.
Because, you know, in the Bay Area, they all were at Cal Poly. Like, our family, like Rikishi, you know, The Rock's dad, Dwayne Johnson, they were all in the Bay Area. So we believed it. And then I started going to the Cal Poly. I was like, he didn't really even hit him. Then I was like,
yeah.
is this fake? And then my dad was like, yeah, that's fake. I was like, I ain't coming here no more. And then it started to get bigger and bigger. I was like, wait, but everyone knows it's sports entertainment. And when they started to have that tagline, it's sports entertainment.
'Cause
But
if
you
you-
guys trip.
Our-
NFL and all that stuff's under the sports entertainment license too, but I'm not gonna start that.
If you knew it from WWE, because we was watching it was WWF, right?
Yeah, when it was WWF, and then it was some
ECW.
ECW is another
NWA.
organization,
NWA was another one with like Sting.
Yeah.
Like
Ice Cube.
WCW.
it was almost reality television before reality television was there because we were locked on to the
Easy.
plots. Yeah.
Bro, it is a cultish following, bro. They do,
Oh, bro, it's-
they do 20, 30,000 fans every Monday, easily, in different states.
And it's crazy because like now, like if you look at some of the whole storylines now for WWE is all from the Samoan bloodline. Like, you know, you have, you know, Roman Reigns, you have Jey Uso. It's like Triple H kind of took it upon himself to kind of get all these, you know, wrestlers over. They're making good money from it too. So
They're making way more than fucking a lot of these
Oh man.
UFC fighters.
Bro, I'm talking about they're making appearances like they did WrestleMania here in Las Vegas. Like they were making appearances at the club like Live and Brooklyn Bowl and getting
Cultish
paid.
fans,
But
right?
don't you view them more as like actors? That's what I view them like. I view them as like really good actors.
Yeah, but it's still,
Once
it's
I
still
got
a
older,
thing.
I was like, man, when I started watching, I was like, damn, these are like Undertaker, and I was like, these guys are really good actors. But the kids that are growing up in that era, that, you know, they're like the heroes. But when I started seeing it, I was like, okay, so now it's a business. When you get older and kind of understand the entertainment industry, now it's a business.
Right.
And I seen what Vince McMahon's vision was. Like he was using these guys to say, hey,
Right.
I'm going to build you guys storylines and, you know, come out with the outcome. And, you know, they have a documentary on Netflix now about the WWE, about how they're telling how these storylines come out. But it's crazy because they can tell the public, yeah, this is all entertainment, but the public's still eating into it just as much as it was when I didn't believe.
Yeah, but there was a
that
lot
it
of
wasn't.
athletes that transitioned that way instead of going the other way.
Oh yeah, a lot of NFL players.
Angle,
Yep.
Kurt
He went
Angle, instead of
pro
he was a
wrestling.
Olympic wrestler.
But that's
he
for the
went-
money though, right?
Yeah, definitely for the money.
You wouldn't say
So if you was in your career where you was like a good MMA fighter and you got offered $10,000 a fight to go fight in the UFC, or you can come here and get paid $500,000.
Oh,
You're gonna go to
yeah,
half
I'm
a
going
million.
there,
Right.
man.
But
All
I
day.
wouldn't like. Okay, Rampage Jackson went and got paid millions of dollars to go star in the A Team. That doesn't make him. That's not a sport. He's acting. That's kind of
Well,
what,
because he created a moniker in UFC as being
But
the
my whole
werewolf
point, like
and Ram.
Tom Cruise, you wouldn't call him an athlete. Like he does some crazy stuff
Yeah.
in movies.
Yeah.
He does
Yeah, but
he's
real
a stunt
stuff.
man.
He's
But
getting
what if
really
he acts
hurt.
like it's like
So
if
that's
he
what
does a movie?
okay, let's call the WWE really good stuntmen.
Yeah,
I will take
yeah,
the
I
money
guess
of a
so. Yes, you
stuntman
can say
than
that.
going and get paid 10,000 and 5,000.
Hey, if
Yeah.
I'm getting paid what them stuntmen are getting paid, I'd take it in a heartbeat. It's
But
just
even what is he became the heavyweight UFC heavyweight champ.
Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, Lesnar. Yeah, he's in
another
there,
one.
right?
Yeah, he's
Right,
in
it's
wrestling
kind of
too.
weird that they go from UFC
Like, he
to
went-
that.
Hey,
I don't know.
What a good checkmate move
You
right
know.
there.
Because you're used to seeing them
He
pound out
left and he
people.
went back.
Yeah.
Motherfucker was like not doing any sports, was just doing WWE, and he's like, I'll go be the world champion in MMA.
But that's why I said there's a lot of athletes that went that way and then
I mean, there's
Why-
no
why
doubt.
not get paid?
In WWE, you have to be good at acting and you have to be an athlete.
yeah.
Because the athleticism in there, they're doing stuff. I mean, it may look fake, but they still got to jump off the top ropes and do all these different things. So,
But I'm pretty sure it's fucking really high to the top rope.
oh yeah, like
Oh,
have you ever
big time, yeah.
have you ever seen like a
I've never been in a
WWE
real ring, but I'm pretty
it's
sure.
crazy. But
Yeah.
it's all slated like that. You know, when you hit the ground, I don't want to give away the secrets. Uncle Rikishi, my bad. I don't want you to get mad at me. But I mean,
like,
there's like it gives. You know
but
what I
like
mean?
Rey
So,
Mysterio was jumping off into the fucking
And
ground
he's
on the
short.
outside.
That guy
oh
is
yeah,
small too.
he's definitely
He's-
Raleigh's height. Like he's Raleigh Mysterio, same height.
Yeah.
You think that's how he got into?
What?
So straight over.
Oh yeah, I mean he was doing acrobatic type stuff, but then you have all like the accidents, like Owen Hart falling from the top and dying
Or
to his
Cactus
death.
Jack.
Yeah, I mean it was just
Cactus Jack was just hardcore extreme. Then he got thrown
but that's where
through
he
the
came
cage.
from because he ended up being what was the Cactus Jack? He ended up being
Nick Foley.
Nick Foley, like he was
Dude
like the
Love.
extreme guy, and but it was like there was.
Then when he got thrown
characters.
through the cage by
Oh, yeah.
Undertaker, landed on a tacks.
But everyone does their character until their character catches. Like Undertaker was not the Undertaker until Undertaker caught on. The Rock was like with everybody else until The Rock caught on. Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah, he was somebody else. Yeah,
He was somebody
He's a
else, and they were
$1
like,
million man.
"You got to be a badass," and he was like, "Okay, cool." So
I like watching the backstage stuff of them when
Wait, so did they still do like all those crazy stunts with like the chairs and like how you
Yeah.
sing the tacks?
Yeah.
They still do that to
They
this day?
do.
Oh, it's been a while, but
I
you
don't
know,
really. I've never watched like sat and watched it. Like,
Yeah.
I'll see like if the Usos are on, or just kind of see how crazy the crowd goes for them. It's like, damn, these guys are really. It's crazy. Like they're getting fans like from all over the world. It's dope.
did you know that Hulk Hogan the George Foreman grill was supposed to be his
Yeah,
too,
yeah.
but he missed the call.
Wait, he was supposed to be the
was supposed
spokesperson.
to
You
be
mean?
the-
Called him to do
for
the George
the
Foreman
Hogan
grill,
grill.
and he never answered.
Hulk Hogan
and he
grill.
never returned the voicemail, and then they called George Foreman.
Yeah.
But at that point, he's making, bro. You see, he was making so much fucking money, bro.
Hulk Hogan, man. There's like they said his daughter wasn't invited to the WWE tribute. So with everything, there's always going to be drama, and it just goes back to the society we're living in.
Yeah, a lot of black people were like, so what? Good riddance.
I've seen the comments. I was like, damn, I didn't realize how much people.
Bro, you know who's
like,
crazy that's still alive is
didn't
Ric
like
Flair.
him.
Oh, he's hanging on by a dick hair.
Yeah.
He's like he's.
You got to be like
Holding on.
104 or
You ever
something.
notice how dick hairs are really thick?
That's what I'm saying. He's holding on by. That's why I didn't say string. String, he would have been gone already. But he's holding on by a dick hair. He's
I
still
don't
got a
have- I
nice
don't
firm
have
grip on
those.
life.
Bro, your mind when you think of questions, I'm just like, what? Like, dick hairs? Thick. Oh, man, dick.
Oh, Justin goes left.
Like, oh, I didn't know I was going to have to answer that kind of question or like whatever.
So we're talking about Fiji.
Yeah. Great transition, by the
Dick
way.
hair right into Fiji.
The segue was amazing, Justin.
Speaking of Fiji, did you see that one rapper in Arizona? Everybody
Oh,
been saying
my
that.
what's up with your oos?
Oh my god, dude.
So, like I said, him and some other people on internet. I feel like it's opportune time. It's opportune time
Being
for
viral.
people like that to go viral, and it did exactly what I don't know if that was his purpose for it, but it went viral, and now people know who he is for the wrong reason, along with other people that are kind of speaking on Fiji's death, where they're doing just the wrong things. You got to be very careful in this demographic, the way you speak about legends like Fiji. Like, Fiji with us, it was different because he was like a brother to us. But to everybody else, he was like a legend, a Hawaii legend. You know what I mean? So with his death happening right now, it was just, Jay Boog's going through it, Maoli's going through it. And I talked to a lot of them. And it's kind of hard because we knew it was coming, but we didn't know it would come this quick. And when it did happen, we were like, damn, it really did happen. Because we knew he was really sick and he was dealing with a lot of
Like
health
last year,
issues.
you were saying when his birthday came up,
Yeah.
right? That it might be the last time.
So we always was messing around like he was. Oh, this might be my last. But like I'll stop talking like that. But in a way, he kind of knew he was tired.
But the last one.
Yeah,
last
like
year,
I was telling everybody, like even when he did the last Holo Holo, like
was kind of
his health was like, he
Yeah,
couldn't
that
finish.
one-
And I've watched so many Fiji shows. That was the first time I actually seen him. He couldn't finish the show vocally because of his, being sick. So, me and Westava kind of took it upon ourselves to kind of say, hey, just kind of back him up. We'll play the music. Because I didn't want him to go out like that for a show. But then when he went to Hawaii to do his birthday party, he mustered up enough energy to like perform. One thing about Fiji, always wanted to perform. And I kept saying, dude, you got to rest. And we did his homecoming in Fiji. And I'm sitting there in Fiji with him. And I'm, he's Fiji's sick. And I'm looking at the stage and I'm just like thinking, is he going to be able to pull this off? The stage production, if you guys see the videos, it was crazy. But his performance at that homecoming, I don't know if it took it from him being home with his people, but he was sounding like it was young Fiji. Like, you have like young Fiji voice and you have old Fiji voice, but his performance, he was hitting every note. And it took so much out of him. I remember we were rolling him off the stage, and the Fijians started singing like gospel hymns, and we turned him around, and he just sang with his people, and it was like the best send off. Like if that was like gonna be it for Fiji, that would have been the best for it. But he was planning the next homecoming, which was this year around September, and I remember right before he had passed, he had called me. He said, "Hey, I need you to come to Fiji to host homecoming," and I said, "Bro, whatever you need." But I could tell. When I was on FaceTime with him, he looked really, really sick. Sicker than usual. Like I've seen him look sick, but this one was sicker, and he was dealing with, doing dialysis, and we're just trying to get him back to, being able to perform, and it just took a lot out of him. And I think when he passed, for me, it was like he was tired. He was tired trying to keep up with all of us. We're still, Boog's on tour right now with the Marleys, and Maui's doing we're about to do T-Mobile Arena. So, and he had a hand in all of that. And I think people see it through social media, but then you get those dickheads who kind of finds it, hey, I know, I get it, Fiji's dead. So when I seen that, I wanted to make sure I didn't react because I could have easily been like, hey, mother, you know what I mean? But then you seen other people get on him. I was like, all right, let me let the rest of the comments get them. Because that's what social media does now. They comment, Aaron will tell you.
Yeah, that's all I got in my DMs was, hey, can you guys go after this guy? Go after him.
Lieutenant Aaron.
So every time people get upset about someone, they go straight to me now. For some weird reason, they're like, you need to make a video about this guy.
Because they feel like they're able to. Social media made a lot of people brave. You know what I mean? Like back in the day, you wasn't going to talk that shit in front of me. But if I can go make a fake account with a fake picture and go talk shit about Aaron or talk shit about Ryder, like I can do that in the confines of my own home and not even worry about it. But he got us over here, like, when people talk shit about me, I read the comment and I try not to react, but I get pissed because I feel like you're saying that to me, and it could be somebody that I know, it could be somebody that I don't know, but we don't even know because this mystery of social media, it could be anybody. But when they start tracking that shit back and we start catching y'all, we're gonna come after y'all. But it's crazy what social media is now. And now that when Fiji had passed in this social media age that we're in, you see the tributes. You see and it sucks because I was telling on my podcast this week, the AI pictures that were coming, none of them look like Fiji at all. Thanks, guys, for stop doing the AI of Fiji. They look like Uncle Phil from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. And I was like, that's not Fiji. So and then the Fiji's estate, his family was like, hey, can you guys stop trying to make profit? And it's crazy because as soon as that, everyone's putting out tribute shirts and
it was
make
quick.
money
It was
now.
all over TikTok.
It was the day.
Yeah,
it was up by the day he passed. So it sucks. It's unfortunate. And I was making Fiji shirts when he was alive. And Fiji used to hate that. Dude, stop. Because Fiji didn't want me to refer to him as legend, when I introduced him. But I wanted people to know, let's give him his flowers now while he's here. And every time I introduced him, I wanted to know, hey, you're in the presence of greatness because all of us grew up and he had some kind of hand in the music we were listening to. In our demographic.
Even new generation.
New generation too.
Old generation, new generation.
And people don't know, like, he's the one that kind of like veered Maui to kind of get into the country reggae thing. Like, and look what that's doing. That's blowing up, and now you have like High Water, and you have all these people. Like Fiji has a hand in every single one of your favorite artists, something to do with it because he wanted to propel them to the forefront. Every time Fiji did a show, when Boog and them were starting out, he'd have them sing background vocals. Hey, give it up for J Boog. No one knew who J Boog was. J Boog would do a solo, sing a
that wasn't
song.
a thing before.
Oh, that was that was a thing.
It was like
did
gatekeeper.
That.
They would gatekeep everything.
They was gatekeeping everything because everybody wants their own thing. But he had background singers from JR from Common Kings. You had Spawn Breezy. You had all the hitters that are out now. Glenn. they were background singing for him, but Fiji would bring them to the forefront and be like, hey, everybody, look what their talent is. And when people were asking him to be on a song, Fiji went on a lot of people's songs just to propel their career. You know what I mean? And people don't know that, like, oh man, Fiji was on the songs. Like, no, he did that for a purpose. Like, he started doing the poly tape with Drew Deasy, and Drew Deasy is a rapper from San Jose.
Yeah.
But he wanted to bridge that gap between the gangster rap that Drew was doing into this poly thing. Poly tape is a classic, but because of Fiji, you know what I mean? So I think some of the things that go, when we had, I think I was first on your podcast, and me and you were talking about Fiji. I had my Fiji shirt on at that time. It was just, we seen his impact on the world. And I think especially us being, whether you're Filipino, Hawaiian, Samoan, any type of Polynesian, either from Hawaii or from the mainland, you even have the others talking about, on TikTok, I seen, there was people, this black dude was like, man, I wish I would have known Fiji because I seen his picture everywhere now. But everyone's putting him up on now.
Did you see that football team that was singing his song?
Oh, yeah.
And it's like every race of kid in that.
Because a lot of the coaches were raised on it. Yeah. A lot of the kids were raised on it. So the rugby world, they're always, celebrating Fiji. Fiji was go to the rugby games while he was, in his wheelchair, but he was go to these rugby games. And that was like having Elvis come to a game, having Tupac of that generation, Bob Marley for what he did for reggae. Like, he was our legend.
Yeah. Do you guys remember when he performed the national anthem at the Steelers game?
Oh, yeah.
But that was such a huge deal for us.
So I remember he did it there. Then he did the national anthem at the Dodgers game, him and Jay Book. Like, he was a fixture. He was a factor in our thing. Like, anything that had to do with Fiji. But he was so humble, and you could always approach him. He never had security say, oh, no, you can't do that. No, they're good. He would sign every autograph. He'd take every picture. He would do shout outs for everybody. I used to hate that. We'd be chilling like this, drinking, or just someone, hey, can you shout out my aunt? And then put the phone in his face. Oh, yeah, auntie. Yeah. Fiji never not did that.
Yeah.
Even if I'll be like, no, not right now. I'm saying hi, auntie right now. But Fiji never turned it down. Yeah. I don't care if he was so tired from a show, but that was the thing about him. And I think his impact is always going to be felt. The loss of Fiji, his presence is going to feel, that much more because he's not here. Mm-hmm. But his music, I've been listening to his music since he passed, but you keep listening to him like, man, you didn't know really how much of a talent. He could sing reggae, he could do R&B, he could do every kind. His voice was like no other. He had this dolphin octave that he would hit that other singers would, oh, okay, I'm not trying to hit that. But that would be his signature because he ain't gonna hit that note that Fiji's gonna hit. So Fiji forever, man.
What's your favorite Fiji song?
It's always Sosafina because I'm Samoan. So Sosafina is like a old school Samoan song. That's another thing. Fiji's Fijian, and he's singing a Samoan song in the Samoan language. Hey Girl is a Tongan song in a Tongan language. He was singing all these different songs and sounded just like it. Like, I remember Sosafina, when we were in Hawaii with him, a lot of my cousins and family were in the studio telling him how to mouth out and kind of say some of the words, but he hit it. And then now once he did that, he was like, he had a Samoan song, he had a Tongan song, he had a Fijian. Of course, he doesn't sing Fijian, but when people wanted to do R&B, he would flip into R&B. He did a lot of stuff where he was so musically inclined and so musically talented, he could do any type of style.
Didn't he did the theme show for the show in Hawaii? Was it Baywatch or?
He did that one?
What was,
I know he did one of them. I forgot which one it was.
The one Jason Momoa was it, right?
Oh, okay.
It was like a spinoff or something. I forgot what it was. But even he was in Blue Crush too. You guys remember that movie, that surf movie, Blue Crush? He was in that movie. Him and Faison Love.
I didn't know that until I saw it on TikTok. I was like, that was Fiji the whole time? That part where he got off the beach? Yeah.
And it was crazy because I remember watching that movie. I was like, oh, look at Fiji. But Fiji's a legend. Everyone has a story that whether they've seen him in concert, whether they've seen him in passing, the last couple of years, he'd been in Vegas a long time too. We were hitting all the casinos, and and my brother loved to gamble, and we would be in New Zealand. He loved to gamble. He lost a lot, but when he did win, whenever he passed by, he'd put a couple grand in your hand. Oh, go over there. I was like, damn. Go gamble over there. But he, my nephew came up to him. He was like, oh, you had a football game? Gave him $500. That's just the type of guy Fiji was. But then when he needed somebody, he was like, hey, I'm gonna need some money. But yeah, man, everyone has a good story about Fiji. It's just unfortunate that, now that he's passed, it's like, that's another thing. Someone on TikTok came and was like, who's gonna be the next Fiji? There's not gonna be another Fiji.
Yeah, there isn't.
So, and that was the opportune time for that individual to say that, to get all this, all this rugged, oh, what are you talking about? So social media, if you do those viral, there's like a pamphlet for it. If you do A, B, and C, you'll get a viral moment. And I think the way our podcast has been, the way I do my podcast, I don't look for the viral moment. I had Fiji on my podcast twice, and I've never had to say, oh, we have to get a viral moment out of him. If it didn't come naturally, then we didn't come naturally. But you know, him talking about him writing a hook for Tyrese, that went viral. Like under, I didn't have to like say, "Hey guys, this is a viral moment." And him talking about him writing Rasta Love from Kimani Marley, like those little things. And he told me when we did those podcasts that I want people to see this side of me. That he didn't do a lot of podcasts. He didn't do a lot of interviews. It's real like scarce of the, if you search the internet for it. Like, but our 2 podcasts that he did, he wanted to make sure, you know, especially in our demographic, those are the stories you heard. And when he did that last album, Indigo, like he wanted to be adamant about telling the people why he did that. Because, you know, back in the day when he was doing Born and Raised and Gratitude, there was no social media to kind of like promote it like that. But now you kind of say, oh, I can kind of talk about each song and, you know, see who's going to be on it. So if you use social media, which I think he used it to his advantage, and I think we use it to our advantage, to further your brand, it's always going to be a dope thing. Like, I think content is king. And I think the thing with Still Friends Show and the thing that we do, we're just shooting the shit over here. But there's a viral moment that's someone that can relate to and resonate with us. Yeah. You know, I'm like, man, those, because we walk into these places, oh, I seen you on the Still Friends podcast. Oh yeah, thanks, bro.
Happened to me today.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
And what is weird, like I've been telling Justin, is weird because like I've been known for years for farmers and then honors.
Yeah.
And then lately I've been getting, hey, you're the podcast guy.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I can take that. You know, I'll take that.
But I think it's so dope because like Justin will just hit us up and say, hey, you guys want to get on the pod?
And a lot of our viral ones is the ones of us talking shit to each other, right?
Yeah.
And we don't realize it.
There's a lot of viral ones of you, like, bro. Like,
no, but it's like most of it is like us like talking shit. Because like at the end of the day, even like when Brad is here, it's like we're almost arguing and then we'll go outside there and then we'll laugh about it, you know?
But that's the dope part of it. It's genuine. It's the authenticity of the show is what people kind of see. It's not forced. I watch a lot of these podcasts and nothing against, I'm just saying I watch a lot of podcasts and there's a lot of forced dialogue. There's a lot of forced, you know what I mean? So I think that's why I like, whenever Justin calls, if I'm available, I'll come do it because I know we have genuine, you know, conversation.
It'll be easy pretty soon. You'll be right next door.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
you might have to cut a door, cut a secret
just
door,
get a door
somewhere,
right.
he just walks in.
I might have to
just
just cut a secret door somewhere.
But I think that's what people don't realize, that content is king. Like this content of our sit down can run into like 13 clips that we can run on Instagram and TikTok. Yeah. But if people are out there and say, oh, well, how do you guys do it? Just make the content. You guys keep saying, oh, the consistency in the content is going to get you guys what you guys are looking for. Whether it's podcast fame, whether it's social media fame, just keep making the content. I think the thing with Aaron was like, everyone always seen people talking shit to him. But you guys are talking shit to him. The genius part about him, he's going to bring it to the forefront. Yeah. Oh, the Howleys want to talk. Okay, cool. And it was genius how he did it. And I see these Hawaiian guys, oh, you're going to get lickings pretty soon. Like, I haven't seen it because everyone's making a fake page to do it. But everyone's going to either be a hater about what we're doing. They're either going to enjoy what we're doing. People are watching it that do hate it, but not going to tell us that they watched it, but they're still going to watch it. And still kind of say, oh, it's entertaining, but I won't let them know that it's entertaining because they don't want to give us that luxury of knowing that somebody of that person wants to know that. So it's crazy. But I think we just got to keep doing what we're doing because I think Still Friends is dope. I think all the podcast stuff that we do, I think your content is dope. That content is king.
Yeah, that's why I don't know. I love it when people just talk shit to me online. It's like you're just fueling.
They're giving you ammunition.
They're giving me. I'm like, all right, now I got stuff to post now, you know, and just I love it. That's why I don't really get mad or like I'll get hateful comments. I'm like,
and you really, I mean, at the end of the day,
you have to expect that, especially with how far I've got as far as popularity. That's why I'm like, whatever, just don't take it to heart. Take everything with a grain of salt, you know.
And that's one thing I like about Aaron. He takes it with a grain of salt. Like he could easily be like, you know, off the stuff that he's been going through, but he's using it to his advantage to like make this social media thing work. You know what I mean? And I think the content that he put out isn't also not forced. He's just talking shit back to the people that's talking shit to him. Yeah. And that's kind of like the realness of it. So it's something that's dope in our era where we can do this whenever we want to do it. And that's I think that's why we got the studio here at Honors. That's why I'm trying to build my own studio next door. Because we want to have these places that we can do this whenever we want to do.
He really is doing something that a lot of people want to do, but they don't want to do.
But that's why they love it. That's why they love it.
Like,
but I also get like some nice stuff too.
Secretly inside, you know? if they could do it, they would do it. You know what I mean?
You
like,
said what I was thinking. You know what I mean? Oh, Aaron, I'm glad you said something because I couldn't do it. So you have to like build off that. Okay, cool. If this is something that's gonna get some notoriety, then let's do it, but do it the right way. Like I haven't seen Aaron do it in the wrong way. I've seen him take people's comments and push it back against them, and people don't like to get it thrown back at them. So I think that's the genius of what Aaron does and what we do, because we can sit here and talk shit with whether it be Brad from UFC and one of our boys that all the shit that we're talking, it's something that we're credible about. You sucking titties at 5, it's like you know about that. Like, and the draw, it's like, so people can relate because there's a 5-year-old right now is like, me too.
Yeah. But surprisingly,
There would be a 5-year-old watching this show
surprisingly, surprisingly, there is a bunch of people who's like, oh, me too. You know what I mean? It's not always the only.
But they would
I'm the
never
only
come
one.
out and say it.
Yeah, they'd be like, I'm
Yeah,
not the only one out
It was in
there.
the DM.
Because me too, Riley.
Yeah.
But
Just to let
see,
you know,
if it
me
was
too.
Aaron,
I was 5.
Riley would have, Aaron would have took a screenshot of that and put it like, these motherfuckers too. Suck out of the titties.
I wouldn't be surprised if someone messages or comments like, you know what? Honestly, bro, I went up to like 8 years old. I'm like,
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
there's
but I
some
got,
that go
I got
further.
a good amount that,
Yeah.
but not
What's a
everybody's.
good amount?
A good amount. A bunch.
Like, what's a bunch?
Like a dozen, maybe.
Were any of them from like civilization?
From Hawaii.
No, but like, you know what I mean? Like civilization parts of Hawaii.
What do you mean? What?
Not from Whitmore Village or
Bro,
Puna.
From like
townies don't suck on tits at all anyway.
Wait, what?
Townies. People that live in
Townies.
town.
What you guys call them?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's
like,
well. I call my girl a townie, and she doesn't like
Townies,
that.
right?
She hates
Is that an Oahu thing?
Maybe
maybe yeah, city boys.
city boy.
City Boulevard Boys.
But that's why I say like I don't give a fuck. I'll say it.
Yeah.
I'm not ashamed of nothing. That's why we talk about all kinds. People always like, bro, it's so dope that you guys have no filter. You guys talk about whatever. Because at this point, I kind of accepted like if the conversation comes across, I'll just be honest. Because
Yeah.
if you're not honest and somebody knows the truth, it's gonna get exposed.
Yeah,
It's gonna get
Just talk about
exposed.
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But if
it's
it-
gonna get like if I said, "Oh, I never breastfed till I was 3," and then my classmate was like, "Nigga, you was 5 when you was breastfeeding and you walked home," you know, like then I'll just look like an idiot.
yeah.
But I've been noticing a lot of like Hawaii folks, not because of me, but maybe even before me, they're starting to get more comfortable talking, in front of a camera. Because
Oh,
like
yeah,
when I meet
yeah.
people and they see me in the public, and they're like, "Oh, I love your videos, Aaronzona." They're like, "Oh, I wish I could do what you do," and I was like,
You can.
"Then
Yeah.
you can just do it, just do it," And they're like, "Oh, I wish I had that confidence." I'm like, "Really? I didn't. I just did it just because."
Like we just had one of our homie Vance that was on here. He has a methylene blue company, right? And he said it was one viral clip that turned him into like $40 or $60 days into $50,000 days.
Oh, yeah, I
Now
can
he's
believe
making
it.
$1 million, 7 figures,
Yeah.
$1 million a month off of his business. And he said it's one clip that went viral.
That's all it takes. It's all it takes. Like we could say something that we have no idea made sense, and Justin clips it, and that could be a viral clip that could change our lives.
Yeah.
But people know that, and people try to force feed to get that. I think it has to come naturally to be something that's gonna change your life. But it could be something from a comment or an opinion or or a reaction. That it's crazy how the algorithm works and all these FYPs, and you don't know what you're gonna see or what you watch. But if you get that one, and it's because what I noticed about Fiji is that when I'm posting stuff about Fiji, it's getting shared more now because everyone's in the moment. And so, when you put more Fiji, content up there, it's getting through all the channels. Now you're in the algorithm. Now when you start doing that, it starts to slow down and kind of say, okay, now I got to get back to the FYP. So if you kind of know the methods of the madness, just keep making the content and keep putting up at certain times. Like now I have a time schedule of when not to post and when to post. I'm trying to see if that works, but it's social media. So
Yeah, because you're on like your whole own schedule. Where like
Yeah, I just
Yeah.
post whenever. I really don't.
Yeah, like
It's
Aaron would just go
whatever.
MIA for like
Yeah.
3-4 weeks and then come back.
And then come back out
It's
of
the
nowhere.
banger though,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But that's what I've been doing. I don't want to. Of course, you want to keep the consistency, but I
Yeah.
also notice you don't want to keep oversaturating
Oh,
all your
yeah.
stuff too at the same time. That's why I've noticed my video's been successful by not posting every day.
Yeah.
Because obviously I can't do it. It's not my full time thing.
Yeah.
Like most people do. But I've
And
noticed
that's a method
yeah.
to Aaron's madness because he could just do it like that.
Yeah.
And
Bang,
still
he just
get
And
the
it's
Bang,
pretty
banger.
random
Yeah.
because everybody's like, "Oh, there he is again,"
Yeah.
and then he starts sharing my stuff because
It's like an
been-
episode of of a TV show. You watch it, and when the season finale finished and then it's done, like what
yeah.
are you doing? They can't wait to see
Yeah.
another episode. So
Yeah.
that's how you kind of like monetize it that way as well too.
Yeah.
So if you don't want content, just stop talking shit to Aaron.
No, I get that all the time. They're like, "Man, I hope I never have to make you mad, make you find out about me." And like,
Bro, there are certain pages you don't want to end up
Yeah.
on.
I was like,
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
And they're all out there. Like I just seen this Vegas one's like it's all the Vegas douchebags, And they have a
Oh,
picture
that
of all these dudes.
sucks,
And they're like, oh, let's see if you're on there.
Oh, what is it? What is the Vegas Tea or what is
Yeah,
it?
Vegas
The
Tea or
app
something like that. But they have that for each city. Like they have one in LA, they have one
Yeah.
Oh.
Have you guys
And
heard of that?
No, I'm not.
But
I'm gonna look
somebody
this up
makes
now.
that
No,
up.
so like basically chicks will post like a dude that they've been dating for
Yeah.
a while.
Oh,
And then,
okay.
like, who else has been messing with?
That's like that.
John
Are we
Doe.
dating the same person kind
Yep,
of thing?
yep.
Yeah,
Bro,
yeah, that
and
one,
they have
right?
like Facebook groups
Yeah,
for all
yeah.
that
Guys are
shit,
getting
too.
bombed on there.
Oh, all day.
But you know what? Do you follow mugshot shawties?
I try not to.
I've seen it. I love going to the comments because it's always
beat
like
me anytime, bro.
there's people that's like, how do we build
me.
them out? Like,
Wait, what is that?
It's like the girls' mugshots that get arrested,
Yeah.
but some of them
That are
is
in
like
jail.
assault, some of them is
Yeah.
murder.
You
Some
gotta
of
watch
them,
out. You're gonna run into that one
Yeah.
chick that put her
Oh.
boyfriend into the suitcase.
Oh, yeah.
And she was recording him. She's like, "Yeah, that's my name, stupid." Sarah, I can't breathe.
I kill people without boxers.
But there's
Like,
some,
oh,
there's
right
some in
there.
there. I'm like, oh fuck.
He's like,
oh,
grab
shit, where's
some.
she at? I'm bail her out right now.
You don't even bother to look what she's in for. You're
Yeah.
like,
Don't even
you
look
can
at
be
the
like-
charges.
You can be
Don't
like,
even
we
look at the
can't dated her
charges.
boyfriend.
Can we
You're
bail
like,
her out?
oh.
Let's bail her out right now.
That's
I've always wondered how she got him into the suitcase.
Jesus Christ.
I think you would just have to like.
Oh,
I
the
would-
dude that got.
If I ever had to, I would like grab a leg and then.
The dude's like in the suitcase,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
his
yeah.
girls. He's like, "Sarah, I need help." She's like, "Yeah, that's why you beat me, you stupid bitch."
I've seen like a clip of it one time. I was like, I can't believe this is like actually like real. You know, like,
Yeah, there is definitely pages you don't want to end up on.
Oh, yeah, no, absolutely.
Hey, have you interacted with that the How They Go Home page?
yeah, they message me a lot when they can, and then
What's the scoop to them?
I don't know that page always keeps getting like taken down or
Yeah,
not taken down,
flagged,
like
yeah.
flagged. At one point, mine did get flagged. I didn't post for a while. People thought like I just didn't want to post,
Yeah.
but I got flagged too at one point.
Did you see that real
I
estate
couldn't
guy in
post.
Maui?
What flagged
Yeah.
you? What got you flagged?
I don't know. It just said something about it. Didn't even go into specifics. It was just like I did something. I think it was
Hate
after that
crime or
video
something.
of that one lash technician that I roasted.
Yeah,
Right
yeah.
after that video, I couldn't post nothing, or like I could
Oh,
only
that
view
means you
people's
went way too hard.
Yeah, I guess so. And then I was like, oh crap, because then I had other like businesses that wanted me to make videos for them, and I was like, oh, I wish I could right now. I just can't post anything right now because I'm restricted.
Did you see that one real estate?
Yeah,
the holy real estate guy saying
the one in
like,
Maui, right?
we should be able to buy all the land we want, and I was like, bro,
I was like, oh, I don't think.
wrong
Cringe.
thing to say.
Yeah.
Wait, what happened? I didn't hear
So
the
he's
story.
like in Maui saying,
realtor.
we work hard and make money, so we deserve to buy all the land we want in Maui and this and that.
Basically
and
calling Hawaiians lazy and like
Yeah.
we just want they just want
like we,
everything for
we don't want to
themselves.
share the land
Yeah.
when they want to come in and buy it, and I was like, oh bro, like wrong thing to
And I was
say.
like, oh, buddy, now you can put it. And I'm getting messages for that too. Like, you have to
Go
for
roast
this
them,
guy.
yeah.
Yeah. And I was like,
Can
But
we
like,
expect
no,
the
like,
video
you know what I
soon?
mean? I grew
Yeah.
up with guys that's not from Hawaii, but they respect the culture and
yeah,
respect.
that's all it really is.
Yeah.
At the end of the day,
There
that's
is,
all.
like,
That's
with
the
that,
bare
there is no
minimum.
respect, you know?
You know, and yeah,
Like, if you came in and he was like doing a lot for the community and donating and doing this and one of those that was like helping to build the culture, I'm pretty sure, and worded way different from that. Fuck, he would have been okay. But the way he came at it, he was like just saying we was lazy and we want to
Outlandish.
keep the land and we're not trying to share it and.
yeah. He's
Yeah.
been deleting all his comments and stuff of
What a
everybody that's
fucking
been
idiot.
pushing
What
back
a
on what he
fucking
said.
idiot.
I'm like, no, now you're gonna
Especially
have to keep
what they
constantly
went
doing
through,
that now.
especially
Yeah.
after what they went through, right? Like,
Yeah.
you shouldn't even be talking about the land right now.
Yeah, apparently, like he's been like when after the fires, apparently he snuck into the areas where the
Trying to
fires
sell
were.
shit?
Yeah, I guess like survey the land or whatever. But I've heard like so much of stuff like people were trying to like realtors are hitting up all these families that lost their houses, and we're like, hey, we're willing to buy your land, you know, for like this much, and it's like dirt cheap because there's no house there, you know, obviously.
Yep.
So and I feel like these realtors like try to take advantage of the people of Hawaii, and it's not just there. I know that happened up in like California.
I don't know why
Too.
can't they make it like Japan or
Yeah.
Philippines where you have to actually live there to buy
Oh,
land. You know what I mean?
Technically, it's unconstitutional, right?
But how are you gonna? Like, I feel like we should be different because we got treated differently when they came in and took it.
Right.
Yeah.
So we should have something little different that helps us stay there.
Kind of like how the Native Americans have the reservations type of thing.
Yeah.
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 Because what does
Something
Hawaiians
like
have?
that.
Not really.
Hawaiian homestead lands.
Like,
But that's not like prime real
it's
estate.
not. Yeah.
Well,
Prime real estate, all the military bases have
Isn't
it.
that kind of how the Native American land is? for the most part.
Yeah, but they got their
Like
own
the
little
middle-
laws
I'm staying
and
away from
rules.
Justin's stuff.
No, I'm
Right?
for the people, right? I was saying there's shit's in the desert, in the shithole, and they got the short end of the stick.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, don't
They're like, I'm over here like,
don't go
I
in the
better watch
Pandora's
what
You
I
box.
guys, you guys
say.
never heard of him? Chief Short End of the Stick?
Oh my god. So yeah, so make sure you guys go.
All right. Well, there goes my
Yeah, well.
followers.
Thank you guys for joining us today on Still
Everybody's
Friends.
watching their sponsorship dollars in here right now.
Yeah, it is, Getting DMs
I'll
right
never
after this.
sell out.
Yeah.
Because even to start a business in Japan, you have to have a Japan business partner. To buy real estate in Philippines, you gotta actually have somebody. If you're not from there, you have to have like a co-signer for you
Oh,
Oh.
from the Philippines. You know,
shit.
So you think to
So-
buy land in Hawaii, you gotta be...
you gotta actually live there and not fucking have these crazy vacation homes and not
Yeah,
even
I think
live
that's
there.
why a lot of the people in Hawaii, they're pretty pissed off because you got
Yeah.
people buying up
Yeah.
all the land, buying up these houses.
only go there in December.
And then they're like, they don't even live there. They just dip out. And then they do rent it out, but it's like for like high, no one can really afford that. You have to be working 3 jobs, which and people in Hawaii are already doing that already.
Bro, they didn't even buy
So-
houses; they just extend up, down, sideways. 10
Mega-
families in
You
one
got
house.
No parking anywhere.
Aaron, no Filipino house. Get like fucking 10 families inside.
Like when I moved up to the mainland, my friends they couldn't even comprehend
Did you get your
how
own?
a whole family of like entire family, like 20 people can fit in one house. Because they're over here like, it's just me, my mom, my dad, and my dog. And I was like, that's already a lot to me. You know?
Bro, you go home, it's like 20 Toyota Tacomas parked in front of the house. You know
all
what
the
I mean?
time.
All the Yodas, huh?
Yeah.
That's my favorite part about Hawaii, like the
That and Lexuses,
priorities.
yeah. GSs,
You're
all
like-
GS and Toyota Tacomas.
Like they'll spend so much money in lifting their Yodas or getting gold chains, but then you look at their house, you're like, oof, we could have used that to
Could have remodeled that second
like,
floor right
you know
there.
that leak in that roof? Yeah, that could have been fixed with that money. You know,
That was
but-
easily the chain you bought.
But hey,
that's
look,
fine.
6-inch lift. Yeah. Like, I never understood that, but I don't know.
But I
It's-
think that's what it came down to, right? Instead of moving out and buying your own, they're just extending the house.
yeah.
Building extension up, down, whatever.
I thought they passed like a law or something. You can't do that anymore. Or making those.
What, they
mega
had those
homes.
houses that would had like fucking 40 families
Yeah,
inside,
yeah.
Wait, where was that at?
Like Kali or something.
Yeah, I know in Oahu that
Bro,
they're
it looks like
trying to do that.
mansion, favela mansions, because the way they were shaped is just extension, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Bro.
I don't even.
But
know,
that's like the
dude.
cost of living. It's at that point where they can't move out now, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's why the people in the mainland don't understand. Like they always say, like, "Oh, we did it. We worked hard for our money. And we were
Yeah.
successful." But I'm like, yeah, but you're not doing that in Hawaii.
Yeah.
And like basically the
affordable
system's
housing
made,
starting
yeah,
at 850,000.
exactly, and then like
Zero yard.
The system is like not made for people in Hawaii to succeed, and it's already known already, which is kind of sad.
Isn't it just as bad in Cali, though, as it is in
Yeah.
Hawaii?
Oh, Cali is bad too.
Yeah, I
San
think that's why a lot of them are
Francisco
moving
Bay Area
out.
is bad
Yeah.
too. That's like
It's-
everyone's
Bro,
transplanting
San
over
Fran
here.
is like, I've been to, like, I had like a friends that have houses there in the city. I'm like, bro, this house is small.
Oh yeah, it's small.
Like,
and they're
what's a
all-
house to rent? Like, how much is a rent out
Oh,
there?
4,800.
Yeah,
For like a single
for like
family?
a,
You're talking
Not
about a
even.
studio
Studio.
apartment for 3,200.
where's this at in the Bay?
in
Bay.
San Francisco?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh damn!
And
yeah.
they're all like, it's like, my friend them all live in like, like, it's not apartments, like studios, all like.
Studios that are all
Yeah.
stacked on top of each other, but it's crazy because they're knocking down like stuff that we normally they're putting up more condos and apartments. And I just visited back in the Bay Area this past weekend. It was like, damn, all these stuff that we knew to go to, it's all knocked down, and you just have all these new condos, new apartments. So it's just gonna be, what it is now. They just want to build more space to, charge more money. We're talking about $3,000 to $4,000 for a 1 to 2 bedroom apartment.
But who the hell's renting all this?
Yeah,
I never understood
It's crazy.
that. Like,
It's crazy. That's why I had to get out of there.
I heard that's how it is. Isn't it like that in Hawaii, too? Though? I thought it was like $4,000 for like a single family.
No, it's crazy in
Oh,
Hawaii
I
too.
think it's more than that. I think it's like
might be
5-6
more,
grand
yeah.
for like.
What?
Yeah, it's bad. Like, I don't because my friends they're renting their house out there, and I think they were asking like 4,800, but they only have like 3 bedroom, 2 bath, and I was like, holy shit, dude.
But and
48.
getting it, and they're like a waiting list for
But
it.
then they're like, that's they're not getting any profit from that. That's like just them
to pay
break
the,
and pay off.
yeah.
the,
You know what's
the
so
mortgage.
I grew up in a 700 square foot house with 2 bed, 1 bath for my whole family. So when I heard like 3 bed, 2 bath, I was like,
You're like, ooh, that's a mansion.
that's
You're like,
fat,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
That's awesome. We
Yeah.
had a catchment tank too.
Yeah.
You guys know what a catchment tank is?
No, what is that?
The water,
Oh.
they catch the water over there and
So like
then
we
they,
don't, we don't
okay,
have city
like-
water. So
yeah,
we,
yeah, yeah.
We have like a
I've seen that.
above ground pool in the backyard basically that catches the water, catches all the runoff from the
but you gotta
from the
have
roof.
someplace that rains enough.
And you guys, what do you use the
Them
water for?
motherfucker rains every
That's,
day
that's
where they
all.
live.
That's all. You you're not connected to city water, so you use
Oh, so that's your.
He catches
entire-
the water.
be a
He's like
hill.
a big above
no
ground swimming pool.
Puna.
Oh, okay. I was about
Hawaiian
to say,
Paradise Park.
The water
You have
feels
to-
slimy though.
Oh, it's gross. It's nasty. It's got
Oh,
like
it's not water
algae all over
softener.
it.
I don't think they use softeners.
No.
They just pump it right into
I heard
the.
algae
Oh,
water is the new thing.
You get a
though.
little filter that's like
Oh.
about a cylinder big, like a toilet paper
If
roll.
if they was to add a softener, it probably would feel better because it filters it. But
Yeah.
it's just pumped straight to the water.
Ooh.
Do you guys do softeners out here in Vegas?
Yeah, they do.
I
yeah.
don't.
I have that and reverse osmosis.
Oh.
You feel a little
Wait,
slimy.
but
though.
that's just for like one spot, or the whole house is reverse osmosis.
Both
the
Raleigh's
kitchen.
the whole house. And
No, just the kitchen.
Just the one spot in the kitchen,
Yeah.
or the whole kitchen.
But my whole house is water softener.
I gotta do that.
It definitely have a big difference with a water softener.
Do you haven't done water softener?
No,
yet?
and it leaves like that film behind on like.
yeah,
But
I've
But
never-
it, but it does feel a little like when you're at home where it feels a little slimy.
I always
With
thought
you
I was
guys.
just like, damn, did I not wash all the soap off?
Yeah.
Like that's how it feels like to me whenever. I
For
you
the
have
water softener.
You have to
Yeah.
do anything for the water
Just
softener.
put the salt in the
Yeah,
tank.
it's just salt.
I'm gonna fuck that up though. Oh, my pool technician finally came out to my house. I got a
Yeah,
pool
it doesn't
guy.
look like the Alawai.
No, it still does. But
Bro,
Bro, this guy calls me and he's like, "Oh, my pool guy finally got here. It's like 11 at night." I was like, "Your pool guy does meth."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was wondering too. I was
He's
like, why
"Do
is
you
he doing
think
this
so?" I
at
was like,
night?
"Bro, a pool guy that comes at 11 at night, he's definitely doing meth."
bro, I've been waiting the whole summer for my pool to get fixed, and it still hasn't gotten fixed. And
Wow.
we just got a new guy, and the guy's like,
He's
"Yeah, I think
mad
we're gonna
about
have to
his
drain some of this water out."
Is it my friend?
No, he didn't answer back.
Oh.
So we got.
I
don't know who we
was
got.
helping him troubleshoot his pool. I was like, "Bro, tell the pool guy to do this and this."
So you had to drain it.
We're gonna have to. Yeah.
Yeah. Is that bad? Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
that's.
Damn.
I didn't think
Really?
so, but they said it is.
Huh, I've seen videos where it's like bad. Not
And it
saying
gets-
yours is like super bad, but I've seen
I've
worse.
seen it worse than
And then they
mine.
just throw like the solution and stuff,
it
like the
cleans
little
it, right?
tabs.
Yeah.
Bro, his one
And-
looks like alawai with mud on the bottom.
Yes, but
What's funny too is he's proud. He shows his backyard in his story, and then he goes to his pool. And I'm like, dude, don't put the pool in your story, dog. That thing is straight. That's straight
Don't
sewer
show the
water.
Alawai.
no,
He's like,
Aaron was
alright,
like, "Damn, is your pool fucked up, or is that just a reflection?" Nah, that's my
Like-
pool, bro.
I was like, oh,
It looked
fuck,
it almost
dude.
looked like a toad pad for honest. Like, it's so
lily
dirty.
pad?
like a
Yeah.
pond, bro. Like straight.
Because it's a dope pool.
Well, the,
Yeah,
the
it
pool,
is.
the pool technician said, "Yeah, that's not safe to swim in."
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So I know your son's probably pissed.
Yeah, well, I've been pissed for the
Yeah,
fucking
because it's
summer.
the summer, yeah.
Yeah,
He tells me, "Oh, dude, I've been paying monthly for this thing to be serviced." I'm like, "Dude, they're stealing your money, man. Nothing's being serviced."
He's definitely on meth.
Yeah.
he's on something. I don't,
Yeah.
Bro, he doesn't even pull up in like a truck or anything. He comes in like a Nissan Leaf and like, like, what are you doing, bro?
No pool equipment. It's-
You know, pool technicians
Yeah,
usually
Aaron,
it's a
hey,
truck.
do you have one of those? Actually, Justin, do you have one of those scoop nets to clean the pool?
Scoop out. Why would you get a scoop out? I don't know what I'm scooping right now.
he has an Uber light on his car. He's like, you do Uber too and pool?
Yeah, I do everything.
This was in route, yeah.
Because he's also a plumber too. Like, no, it's okay.
Yeah, he
We're
does
good.
it all.
Just focus on the pool. We're good, man.
Yeah, he
Just
was,
the
like, Justin
pool.
was showing me like his pool setup. I was like, "You're definitely missing a pump,"
Yeah.
because the guy took the pump out.
Oh, hell.
Oh, it's back. It's back. It's back.
now?
It's back. Yeah.
Did he plumb it in?
I don't know. I wish I was such a bitch. I don't know how to work
Is all
any
the
of
tubes
that.
connected back?
Yeah,
to-
yeah, yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah, because
No, you're
mean,
getting there. You're
Do you
getting
know what?
there.
Are you good with any like handyman stuff, plumbing, construction, or anything?
Absolutely. No, well, I could fix what needs to be fixed, but I'm not going to go deep into the game and order a handyman. Like, YouTube is your best friend. If you guys need to do anything, YouTube is always.
yeah, I'm cheap like
Right,
that. I'll
I'm-
go to YouTube and be like, I'm
If
not gonna pay
YouTube fails
somebody.
me, that's when I'll
Yeah.
bite the bullet and hire a handyman.
Yeah, but you know, like guys like are talking about like what they did. Like, they pull up in a cool car and they tell you, "Oh my god, I got my coilovers and my da-da-da-da-da-da, my
I'll be like, cool. So what did you want? I gotta go. What did you want?
I just nod and be like,
I
damn.
feel like even like you grew up by Paul. You figure out how to do everything on your own, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Like I
That's
lifted
why
my own
always-
trucks, I dropped my own cars. Like we did
yeah.
everything.
All trial and error though. And I'm not saying it was successful
You
every
definitely gotta
time.
fuck something up first,
yeah.
and then you figure it out. Oh, you don't do that. Okay.
Yeah.
Even like when I was doing my backyard, it was trial and error because I never did some of that stuff yet before. But it turned out alright.
I think it did.
Yeah, the real grass turned out alright.
I don't know. I'm gonna keep track of how long that pool is gonna stay green.
Bro, I can give it 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Oh, wow.
Hopefully. A week, 2 weeks. How long is it supposed to take?
Right, you gotta
Not-
drain the. You gotta drain the. What are you gonna do with
Drain
all the
the
water?
whole. Damn.
Wait, what?
What are you gonna do with all the water?
What you mean?
Drain. If you're draining the pool, the water has to come out of the pool.
Wait, he's gonna put it right into the street to go
What
into
you
the.
mean?
Yeah.
It doesn't go like.
What do you
Where?
mean? Wait.
So in my mind, right?
taking out the water from the pool.
In my mind, you know how like a bathtub is, right?
No, you don't have to drain. It has to
How
drain.
the fuck did they build these things then? What the fuck?
Oh, you think you can just
there was a
pull
little
the
thing in the bottom.
It's just gonna, yep, where does it go?
Yeah, it doesn't
drain
work
it
like
on
that.
the
You gotta
street.
drain it out of the pool.
I'm telling you, you gotta go get the,
You're like
the
siphoning it.
kits.
How do you do
to-
that? I don't even know how to do
I don't even know if I
that.
said that word right, but you got to siphon
Yeah.
the water
Yeah,
to the outside.
they have to pump that
You
thing
might have
out.
to be your pool guy has to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, not. If he comes in, he's like, I'll pump the water out, and he pulls up with his leaf again,
Or
like,
with some
dude,
buckets.
yeah, he's like, I got you, bro.
So I can't water my trees with it or what?
You can.
Yeah,
Well, it's
Oh,
chlorine. Well, I don't know.
did
It's
you put
auto
chlorine
water. You don't know if
in
you
it
want to
and
use
stuff?
that.
I think
Yeah.
the moss and
uh,
algae overgrew.
actually, you're
the
right. If there's
chlorine.
algae still growing, it's probably good for your plants. So, just do it.
Some
Yeah,
nitrogen and
something. Sea moss. No. I don't know, but
Hey, did you still have the game that you wanted us to play?
what game? Oh, it wasn't a game. It was
Or
more
was
like
it,
because I was listening to another podcast and they were talking about like your if you could have any superpower, but the way how they do it is like you can have that superpower, but there's an offset. So
Oh, there's like a.
so like there was one where it's
downside
like
to it.
yeah, downside. So there was one where the guy was like invisibility. So you can be invisible, but the only way you can be invisible is if you're stroking your shit, and it has to be hard. The moment you stop is when you boom back. You're back. Yeah.
I'll lose right away. As soon as I blow a nut, all grossed out with myself.
Yeah.
Off.
Oh, there was I think one of them. The guy was like,
You don't feel disgusted with yourself after you're done jerking off.
post nut clarity.
Sometimes I feel disgusted with myself after. Like, ugh.
I'm like lightheaded after.
you going too hard.
I'm like, oh, shit. Then I just fall into a nap. But hey, what are you doing? Like, oh, hey.
Sometimes I feel disgusted with myself. Sometimes like,
You're just like, oh god, why? I'm so gross.
honestly, after the first one, I'm like, fuck, I got more
how many times do you go?
in a row. Like
Jesus Christ.
3,
That's
4,
worse than
5
breastfeeding
sometimes.
till
Right after
Hey,
this.
sometimes like, cause it's just like full still, and it's gotta get the rest of it out.
Well, that's going to be our show today, ladies and gentlemen. We want to thank you guys for coming to the Steel Friends podcast.
I didn't like that we made eye contact when you said it was
No, right
full.
when he looked, I said, look, oh,
was like,
shit,
why
is
did
this
I
new right
look at him? Why did I look
Is
at
it still
It's
Friends?
full.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
look at me like
I
that.
never heard of anybody that ever did it more than once.
What?
In one session?
Yeah, by yourself.
Yeah.
Wait, you have
Who do you jack off with?
I just jerk off, and
Hi,
when
Mom.
it's done,
I was
it's done.
Hi, Mom.
I thought you were playing gay chicken. You know what that is? It's like you and a
No.
friend, you hold each other's dicks. First one to get hard. First one to get hard is gay.
Oh, my God. And on next week's show,
Justin be
Bro, you just play the game, right?
Yes.
you sick fucks.
And,
it got weird in here, guys. It got weird.
but yeah, the other superpower was flying. They were saying on the show, but in order to fly, you had to say a racial slur.
Jesus
So
Christ.
they were
Rather
saying
than
like,
fucking-
imagine. You just had to say it, but the one guy in the podcast, he was like, what if you got to save a family from a burning building and they're black? And you're just like, I'm sorry, kids. I'm sorry. But if you want to live, I have to say it.
Is that the only racial slur you know?
Oh, my God.
There's white ones too, you know.
Like,
I think.
racial
Yeah,
slurs.
Aaron uses them all the time on his.
Holy.
Apparently, it's racist for me to use it. But, it's hard. I can explain it to them.
I feel like you can say all of the white ones, right? Without getting in trouble. What is
What's
that?
the
white
not getting
ones.
into this
I know,
conversation.
like,
I'm
I was
with my
waiting for
heads
one of
down.
you guys to say, I was like, which one?
This is here.
Which,
Okay,
which one?
everyone's
Is there any
What
that
are
are
you trying
like?
to say?
Are there any white racial slurs?
there. No, so these were all there. The football season's about to start, and then
Hillbilly.
Hillbilly? Oh, redneck? Does that count? Is that it? Redneck?
Is that one?
I know a tattoo shop called that though.
Redneck tattoo?
Yeah.
Redneck ink?
Yeah, I hear people identify as rednecks. But also, I know people that identify as.
Yeah.
I left 2 minutes ago, guys. Yeah.
Oh, it is football. It's football right now.
Yeah, football.
Preseason, though.
Oh, yeah, football's got a lot of.
So the other day,
He's like, and he's bringing it back. You're like,
follow him at Justin.
I got my season tickets. They just came in. Cisco don't give a fuck though.
Not a damn in hell.
I've never seen it. So it's just
It's right
like
there.
little ticket book things.
This one this year.
Yeah, I
it
saw-
came
Oh,
as
not as
this.
cool then?
Last year was a treasure chest.
Last
me
year was
see.
pretty cool. with the this is the autumn wind or we're gay.
I told him you didn't have to get season tickets. They're giving tickets out free with a fill up.
Hey, did you hear what Christian Wilkins actually did?
Yes.
Oh,
Did you hear what he
so
actually
that's
did?
it.
Yes. He had put a kissing booth in the shower.
That's not what I heard. What he did.
I heard he
Kissing
kissed the
booth.
dude in the lips.
Oh,
I heard he put his finger in a guy's butt.
Ooh.
wait, who we talking
Christian Wilkins.
Who's that?
From a
He's
pretty.
the-
From
He was a big signing for the Raiders that just got.
I finally
dropped.
got clearance that I could say what
Oh,
I've been told,
I think
but
I seen yeah, a big guy, right?
Yeah,
I got
he's
a
big.
really good source on it.
Oh man, yeah. I mean, I heard there was a lot of stuff he was doing.
Supposedly he put a finger in somebody's butt in the shower.
Oh, that'll do it. And he
Like
lost 36 million.
in his ass.
Oh, they dropped him.
They
Oh,
cut him.
They cut him.
Yeah.
Breach of contract. So,
What's on the contract that says you can't do that?
well, there's clauses all over, but it was actions detrimental to the team, which putting a finger in your butt probably do that for you.
Oh,
And he's a Raider, so
one go.
Also, not like the worst thing that's ever happened in a locker room, right? I think never mind.
yeah.
Wait, you got locker room stories?
Yeah, sports, you know.
I
Bro,
I
so
don't.
like-
I
I was
Cisco's
gonna
like,
say,
I played college ball. I never seen none of it.
well, no, yeah,
Well, this is here.
college ball was nowhere near as like crazy as high school ball was in the locker room. Because like college, like everybody was from like all over the place, right? So everybody was
Yeah.
kind of like
they're like,
they didn't want to like offend anybody or like be weird to anybody. But like our high school locker room, when I was a freshman, I think I was a freshman, we were changing and I was butt naked and while I was taking my top off, they pulled my shirt over my head like a tight Under Armour that I had a hard time getting off. They picked me up by my arms and my legs like I was a pig at a luau. And they were like, let's go, piggy. And they were like, like slapping my stomach and my ass and they grabbing my dick and my balls.
Well, that's sexual assault. So,
I'm pretty sure you could have reported somebody. It
was 2011. Everybody was still having fun.
we want to thank you guys for joining us today on Still Friends. He's just slapping his ass and oh my god.
Bro, grabbing a gooch during like dog piles or going for a fumble, right? Like putting your fingers in somebody's
Isn't it
holes.
called
A taint?
oil check in wrestling?
Yeah. Like that was like you were looking to do that or to spit in somebody's face mask or like grab their face through their face mask.
That's why I never did team sports.
You're making football sound very sexual now.
I was like, what league is this?
Big Island Interscholastic Federation.
XNXX league.
Dude, I missed the lingerie football league. You know they got away.
Yes.
They went away with that like almost a decade ago. I had no idea.
Oh, I've only seen it online.
Yeah, now they play like regular football and like pads and full
Oh, like actual,
uniforms
like-
and
But they're full on tackle too.
Yeah, but
Didn't
it
Vince
looks like
McMahon own
seventh
that or
graders.
something?
Oh,
Did Vince McMahon have something to do with that?
The LFL.
No, LFL. I thought it was XFL that he
XFL.
owned.
No, but didn't he have something to do with the lingerie one too?
No, he had XFL, not LFL.
The LFL was owned by somebody else. Wasn't Vince McMahon though.
And they were balling too. They had some bad
There's some athletes.
chicks.
There's some athletes in there.
Bunch of frogs too. A lot of horse faces.
frogs. I've never heard that one. Horseface, yeah. Frogs.
Yeah, you know, butches, yeah, but frogs.
Yeah,
That's a-
bunch of
that's a-
croaks, you know.
That's an insult.
That's a big thing too right now. Is all the women's sports stuff too. Yeah, the
WNBA and
I don't think so. I think it's just force fed.
Well, they're just trying to get. They're trying to get paid. That's the biggest thing right now, right?
I don't knock it to you. I've been to a couple of Aces game here in and it's entertaining. I mean,
Yeah.
Justin don't believe. I watched the games. I only watched Indiana Fever games. I don't watch.
with Caitlin.
Because Caitlin.
Yeah. Cunningham actually.
Oh.
Well, Caitlin. I mean, you know,
yeah.
then you have Angel Reese. There's a lot of different
Well, I just watched Indiana.
storylines with that one, but it's just entertainment at the end of the day.
What's entertaining about watching a chick miss a shot, rebound it? And
Not Indiana, bro. They'd be
There
bombing
were some
threes.
ballers.
I'm
There's
talking
some
about
ballers.
Angel
Ball,
Reese.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, well, yeah.
That's yeah. She's.
well, she's. Oh yeah.
I don't know. I would.
Well, she kind of sexualized it with
What?
her whole
What is sexy about that?
no,
With
not
her-
like with her outside.
I'm bringing
of,
sexy
is
black.
What the outside? The outside is what
The
gave her
views
the
of
attention
Justin
inside.
are those of Justin.
You know, the outside. What she does outside brings her attention inside.
Well, yeah,
on the court.
she's being mentored by Shaq too. So, you know, when people are talking shit about her, like RG3.
I think she's being preyed on by Shaq.
Yeah, you seen the interviews with Shaq? He don't even give two shits. He's over here like, man, when you was in them shorts.
Shaq is definitely.
I was like, all right, he gooning on
Robert Griffin, you gonna keep talking shit
But
to my
if
girl.
business wise, yeah, it would be smart.
to beat your ass.
I mean, he's the head of the what shoe company now?
Reebok.
Him and Allen Iverson. So I guess that was one of his athletes, and that's why he did that. So I don't see Reebok ever putting a dent in Nike's empire anytime soon. Sorry, Shaq.
You remember? Did anybody in here own Shaqs?
I did.
I own a couple pairs of Shaqs.
I did. Cool. Well,
You too fresh to wear Shaqs, huh?
He's like Jordans all day.
He's about to sound too elitist and be like Shaqs.
He's like, Shaq.
They just look too big.
That's why I never wore
yeah,
them.
it
I
was-
was like, it's not for me.
Shaq looked good in the size
They
15.
sold it at Payless.
No, Walmart.
Walmart,
And there was a
Walmart.
Payless
There was,
too.
yeah, there was that.
Oh, yeah,
Payless too.
yeah.
But like it just were like too big.
Well, there
for
was a
me.
good story behind it. He wanted to make it affordable for
Yeah,
underprivileged kids.
Nah,
so-
fam, them shits was cheap. We had a single parent household.
That
Yeah.
bro, but they were so high. There was such high tops that it was like halfway up my shit.
Oh, you think we had a choice?
Well, you're 5'4". Of course they're going to be that high.
Exactly why we don't wear
Oh, I had a pair of DCs at one point.
fat fucking.
Skate shoes, right?
Skate.
With the fat
they're
tongue,
so goofy.
Did you wear DCs?
And those were the
No.
shit back in the day. I don't know. For me,
I was
like,
a
if you had 'em, I
skater.
was like, oh shit.
Oh, you was a dirt bike.
Yeah,
No.
but I always had.
Did you guys wear Alpine?
No, I wear Jordans
Fox?
and Nike. But Alpine Star boobs.
Remember we
yeah.
talked about this. Raleigh has like the exclusive women's colorways of the Jordans. He had
Every
them all
time,
the other day. I was like,
every
those
time
look
I
sick.
come in and I'm wearing a dope one, I tell Justin, "This is girl shoes right there."
If I could have them in a 14, I'd love it. But no.
He even was like,
What
I,
is it? What's
I
the
walked
four-
in with these today. He's like, "Oh, Cisco got those," and I was like, "I don't think they make Cisco sizes."
Oh, the foam runners.
Yeah.
yeah. They're really
they
comfortable.
do.
Actually.
14 is at the last size.
So you
they
don't
made
fit it then, right?
Yeah, the 14s will
Oh,
fit
you
them.
Wait, so what size are you in women? Like 30?
They don't make women's in his size.
Yeah, I don't know if it's pretty big.
They kind of stop it at my size.
You got a foot fetish?
I don't.
No.
Oh, dude, I saw a TikTok video of this girl. She caught her mom making like videos and taking photos of her foot. But then it cuts to her showing how much her mom gets paid. And then she showed the website, and I showed my girl. I was like, "Look, we got to do this."
Yeah.
And I showed her the video. I was like, "Look at this. They're over here thousands of dollars." And
Bro,
I'm like,
did you
people
see-
actually
I-
pay
I
for it.
Yeah,
seen-
for the foot fetish.
No,
Yeah.
I seen one day the girl goes to IKEA and you know all the different like how it's all different sets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She would go in there and like take pictures in
Oh,
all the
and then
different
use it-
sets.
yeah,
So it looks
yeah,
like
yeah.
different, and she just would go through all the different at IKEA.
It's crazy what society wants now. Like foot fetishes is crazy because that's big money.
Yeah,
What makes a sexy foot?
Straight toes.
I looked into it because I was
hammer
like curious,
toes.
like what
You can't-
makes it.
Aaron
like,
said I looked into
I
it.
looked
That means-
into it.
That means this motherfucker
no,
got a foot
hey,
fetish.
no. Hey, hang on.
Babe, you're a perfect
Hang on.
candidate.
He was like, babe, we can get some money off
Babe,
this.
you're a 5-star
Literally,
recruit.
I was like, that's why I was like, let me see your feet real quick, and I was like, yeah, we totally.
But I think
Hell
the feet have to be. I mean, I don't know what foot fetishes.
hammer toes for
Yeah,
sure.
no hammer toes or.
I don't even know what a
straight
hammer
toes.
toe
When
is.
it's
Hammer
like-
time.
Like
Oh, go to Waipahu. See, no, let me stop. Let me stop. Sorry, guys.
So what makes a good? What makes a good one, Aaron?
straight
What were the,
toes.
what were the
Straight
benchmarks?
toes.
Yeah, straight. That's one of them, and then
Even
something to do with the
down.
arch of your foot too. There was
No
one,
flat feet.
No, they.
Well,
no.
there's some that like
there
flat
is,
people.
there's a market for it.
Yeah,
but I was thinking,
There's a
there is
market for it.
No, I'm telling you, I checked
Aaron
out this
knows,
website.
yeah.
That's why I was trying to get my
send me
girl.
the
I was
website.
like,
R&D,
Send me the
research and
website after.
development.
it
Go
literally.
ahead.
Can you send me that website after?
You can be anonymous and post your feet, and people will, if they like it, they'll
they like-
pay.
yeah,
they'll
they'll
pay for
pay.
it, and you don't have to show your face, nothing, just everything from the ankle down.
Ain't nobody paying for my feet. I'll tell you
What
that.
you think
much.
about your feet?
Horrendous.
I got
No.
nice feet.
Well,
You got nice feet.
Yeah.
there was
You guys,
no
you guys know what a Yeti is?
Yeah.
the
Like
bottle,
no, like
Like
a,
a
the
Bigfoot?
monster.
caveman.
Like a Bigfoot.
Yeah.
That's me. My feet
Okay,
are.
I know you said you have flat foot.
I feel like there's a market
Can we
for
see?
that
Can we
too.
see?
Absolutely not.
Can we see? Let me see a piece of it.
Oh, absolutely not.
You're like, oh,
Let me see
I
the
have
heel.
it's all like my
Aaron's
kids have
feet are
flat
not bad.
No, he got bad.
Whoa.
I can see his heel callus. That shit
no,
is
yeah,
rough,
it's bad.
man.
But then again, I work in the fucking field. And shit. Like, I'm a fucking hard worker out here.
I got football feet. Like my toes look like they're doing like this.
You got
it's-
LeBron feet?
No, not that's bad.
Yeah,
Wait,
LeBron.
Is that for real?
Wait, what
Yeah,
does
no,
that
yeah.
look like?
Those are it's bad.
Bro,
It
His
yeah,
looks-
toes all cross over like this.
270
Oh.
something pounds, jumping 50 inches in the air and landing.
Have
You know
you
what I
ever
mean?
seen an orangutan's feet? That's LeBron's feet.
Nah, Brown's got some of the worst feet.
Yeah.
Orangutan-
No, but do you
monkeys?
think all athletes like at that level is
Well,
like
yeah.
that?
I mean,
Because of the pound, like the stress that goes on their feet.
oh yeah, absolutely. Like football feet too. Like cleats. Like they used to tear my feet up.
That's why I think they've never going back to Deion is like. Do you think it's because of that?
No, well, yeah,
Nah.
the strain on it. Yeah, I mean,
He He had diabetes, ain't he? Is that,
Well, yeah,
that's
that
just
too.
being black.
He had
Yeah.
diabees.
Jesus Christ.
All right.
Thank you guys once
Left
again
field.
for joining us.
he had diabetes.
Yes.
Oh shit! I thought it was
Not
just
'cause he's
from.
black, but yeah.
I just was thinking it was because of the stress he put on his feet as when he's an athlete.
Well, yeah, it probably
I
has
mean,
something
if
to
you're
do
doing
with
all
it.
those
Because look at,
routes
like that's what I said.
digging,
Look
yeah.
at LeBron's.
Yeah.
feet. I'm pretty sure it's fucking
Oh,
bothers him.
show the picture of it right here, Justin. See the picture of LeBron's feet? This is for
It
post
legit
production.
looks like the toes are like this. They crossed over.
it's-
and,
That's why
Oh.
LeBron always lying, bro.
but what?
because of his feet.
Yeah, you know, like when you cross your fingers and
Oh,
like,
Jesus Christ.
Damn, that's what he crossing. Yeah, it's like you ever seen like those ones in I think it's China. There's like a culture out there where they
Yeah, we talked
they
about
wrap
it.
their oh you guys did where they
About
wrap their
small
feet and
feet?
they small ass feet. That's what I'm thinking of LeBron's foot right now, just
Yeah,
a
'cause
giant one of it.
He was talking about that on the other pod because
Yeah.
I squeezed my feet into nines.
Did you hear about that?
Your feet into nines, but your tens or whatever.
nine.
For style.
Nine-
For style.
bro, he takes out the insoles of his shoes to wear them.
What is that not uncomfortable? Feeling like
Like yeah,
Like
you
People
still,
don't know. Raleigh's a Neanderthal.
Can you
This
explain?
is-
Can you explain it to him real quick?
well, you collect shoes too, right?
yeah.
Yes.
But I just don't like my shoes. I don't like my feet looking big in my shoe. So
Oh,
I'll
I see
take
what
the
you mean.
sole
So it
out
kinda
my
sinks your foot a little bit, so that
it,
way-
it makes
yeah.
more space in the shoe.
Sure,
and then
sure.
I have like like the crease protector, the thinner ones.
I've tried those. They fucking hurt, dude.
But that's why you take the sole out and it makes
Oh,
room.
I see what you mean. Okay, because I've tried it because I didn't want to crease my Jordans.
Yeah.
But then I was like, dude,
There's
it's
certain
rubbing.
shoes
I
that
got
you have to
blisters
put
on
it
my
in,
foot. No.
because it creases.
They have some nice protectors now.
Yeah,
Like
the thinner ones that
Yeah.
can fit in there. And
yeah.
you can put
I
it
tried
those
it
are
when
my
it was like the
J's now.
first prototype
Yeah.
when it was like thick as shit.
Wait,
Yeah.
so that
You
was
know?
reasonable to you?
What do you? It
Well,
made sense.
No, but
now.
there, like, if you read through the comments, there's a lot of sneakerheads that do the same thing.
yeah.
no, that was back in the day. Like when I used to
I don't think
fold my
anybody
sock
wears-
over to make the front look
The puff,
high.
like
yeah.
filled, right?
So
Yeah,
you would
yeah,
you would put the sock up to here, and you would grab the long part of it,
Yeah,
fold it
yeah.
up here,
Like
and
you're
make the
making
shoe
ankle
look
socks.
full.
We would
in a
only
sense,
do that
though.
when we were trying to make no shows.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
No
too.
show-
Pull it down.
Yeah,
and
but
fold
some
it.
people, I'm pretty sure it started because of that. But then when you started folding it, people liked the way the front of the shoe
And
looked.
how it sit
Yeah.
up. Yeah, it's all sneakerhead type culture.
Why are we so bad at things back then? Like, why didn't they just make it?
The no-show was not invented yet. It only had tube socks.
Yeah.
Probably.
We had the big old tube socks up here, then it went lower.
Chinos and
You
the.
got
Yeah.
lower. Now,
The higher the socks, the downer the food.
Now the fucking
Nowadays-
sock is so thin that you still get a
Yeah.
blister when you
Oh
wear it.
yeah,
yeah.
I hate that.
the no
It's-
show socks are horrible nowadays.
Yeah. So apparently now, even especially with this new generation, if the lower your socks is, they're saying the older you are. Like, if you wore like ankle like no shows, it's like, oh, you must be old. 'Cause
Yeah.
then now the end
'Cause
thing
now
is now
they're-
they're going back
they're
up.
back up
They're
again.
going back up with
Yeah.
the
Oh, I'm
socks.
back to mid shin.
Oh.
Depend on the shoe though. Like I can't wear a
Yeah.
mid like a mid sock and
Yeah.
like a Jordan 5.
Yeah, because I got flamed by a young kid, not like maybe like last year I think, and I was wearing my off whites. They're like, "Damn, Unc's got the off whites," and I was like, "I'm not that old." He's like, "But you know, your socks are so low though. That's why you're Unc's." And I was like,
Yeah, when you
"Damn,
wear
that's a
no-show
thing?"
socks, yeah.
And then I looked it up, like, yeah, like that's apparently that's the whole talk.
They're going back to like
Yeah,
the
they want
higher
to go.
sock, yeah.
Do you,
high
have you ran
socks
into
now.
that with your kid yet? In terms
All,
of like
all of them. They just because
what's
well, my
popular,
kids,
what's cool.
They wear all my J's because they all start wearing my size. So my older kids are like, "Oh, you don't need these J's no more." So because I had a bunch of J's, but now that I see, I'm all about comfort now. So like I wear these every day
I heard
because they're
those are
like
comfortable.
recovery
Yeah.
shoes. So but I wear like Hokas and New Balances, and I think comfort's everything. When you're a big dude too, you kind of have you got to be comfortable. You know, with Raleigh, he can still wear J's with the soles out and the sock in the middle, and the ladies' J's with his feet like this.
Yeah, but a size 14 is a little bigger than a 9.
Oh, a lot bigger than a 9.
Oh no, for a women's.
Oh yeah, yes, yeah.
So
Because
that's why I said,
I
like,
wear 15 in some shoes. It just all depends on the make. Like
Do you have to get customs?
no, because my third son, he wears a size 18, so we find his like. His
Hey, that's
like,
them dudes at Ross when you go to the shoe section. Who the fuck wears these, bro?
I've always wondered that too, because I'm like,
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I be going to Ross. I'm like, I found some dope 18s. He was like, "Where, Dad? I need those."
I'm supposed to be getting Yeezys from Ross.
I know my homie he wore 16s and we used to always fly to the Bay to go to the consignment shots by like the Niner Stadium and
Yeah,
by,
I know
by
exactly
the
what you're
Raider
talking about.
Stadium
Yep.
because they had all the athletes would take their shoes there.
Yeah,
And
all
then
the
you- and then
athletes
you
they
could
have
buy.
to go to those because like big sizes, like even
Yeah.
the PEs from like Oregon, they're all
Yeah, so
big
we used to fly
sizes.
there. He used to fly there because he's a 16 and he used to buy
Yeah.
all his shoes there. But it just gets expensive because it's all like player exclusive shoes and stuff.
I mean, you know what they say.
You know, big feet, big
Big
wallet.
sock.
socks.
but once you go above 15, bro, it gets expensive.
Yeah, no, it's expensive. Period.
Wait, so how big is Shaq's feet then? If you guys
22.
20. Yeah.
22, and his feet look like LeBron's, but in size 22.
I heard he got gorilla feet though.
But he was saying that was kind of what bothered
'cause
him
he's
through his
black?
career, right? His feet.
So on next week's show, we'll see you guys again.
You ever shook
I
his
was
hand?
waiting for him to say.
You ever shake his hand?
No,
bro?
I've only seen him at raves because you know how he's a DJ now.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I'll go see him. We love seeing him, me and my lady. It's always like we'll see like the DJs before him. You're like, oh, okay, we can kind of see the DJ, and then he comes in
Bro.
like, oh, we see him, all right. He's
I'm
fucking
6'5", and I met him, and he made me feel like a midget. And I was like, oh.
So like, imagine if he's Shaq
Because he's
and
just
I'm
a
him.
big
That's
person in general,
Bro,
right?
I met him at the
In
UFC.
general.
Shook his hand, like his fingers touched my forearm.
It's like,
It
you
was
know those
crazy.
foam fingers? It's like he has it on, but as a hand. It's crazy.
It's crazy how.
Talk about
big
it, brother.
he
That
is.
was like a fucking anomaly of a man that played athletically, right?
Well, yeah, you got to look at like Yao Ming. You got all these other
Yeah,
people.
but they were.
Just couldn't make
I
free
don't think they
throws.
were
That was
like
like,
as
how
Yao Ming was
athletic.
bigger than Shaq.
Yeah, but he wasn't as athletic.
Yeah, how
when
Shaq could
Shaq
move.
was in his prime.
Especially when
Oh,
Shaq
no.
was like Magic Shaq or LSU Shaq.
LSU and
Yeah.
Magic Shaq, nobody was. People were talking about who's the best center. Like, oh, you're talking about Bill Russell.
dominant, yeah.
LSU Magic Shaq, he was like the guy.
I don't know. It was Wilt Chamberlain for me.
Well, see, I didn't get to watch Wilt like
honestly,
how I
I
watched
really
Shaq.
feel like Shaq would bully ball any one of them, though.
Yeah, a different era though. You know what I
I'm
mean?
not saying-
Definitely
Yeah.
different era.
Yeah.
But I didn't get to watch Wilt's games like how we watched Shaq games. Like Bill Russell, I didn't get to watch Bill Russell, but I see like old clips. And I was like, oh, they just look like the biggest dude on the court. Like Shaq was like, he was
moving.
more of an athletic
Yeah.
big dude. So that's why I was like, for me, I was like, oh yeah, Shaq's always my best center ever. But I would love to have watched Wilt. I mean, shit, he got 100 points in
But
the
Shaq
game.
was just like a dominant
yeah,
fucking. I don't even know how to explain it. But
yeah.
this was,
I mean, people always say, that Shaq and Kobe era was something to watch. So it was, Shaq was the
and
dude.
that's when he wasn't even in prime shape.
Yeah.
I think.
when he was at the
wasn't-
Lakers. Yeah,
Yeah, when he was still dominant, but he wasn't prime Shaq.
He's
Yeah.
getting chunky already. Well, after
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
first,
Yeah.
like 1 or 2
That's
years,
why didn't Kobe say like if he would
Yeah.
just be more focused and
they'd have 6 like Michael.
But at that point, Shaq's already made the money he needed to make, and he was already tuned out the way from my opinion.
I was reading a thing that he was one of the original investors in Google.
Maybe. You'd be
That's how he got his
surprised a lot
original
of
money.
these guys that are.
Oh.
So
Look-
supposedly he like original money when he first got his big paycheck, he spent all the money before he even like had it.
Makes sense.
Did you
He
see
bought-
one of his baby mamas is like 5'1"
Oh
or
yeah,
like
he likes the
5'2"?
smaller women.
Oh my god.
But he
likes the small
spent
girls,
spent all the money
Could you
before he
imagine
had
that?
it, and then
Could you imagine him fingering her?
Oh Jesus Christ! I don't want to imagine that, but I can see that.
I
This
guarantee
whole thing
his
right here, dude.
finger is longer than my dick.
Oh my God! Wrap it up.
Okay.
that girth too that you're.
Yeah.
You know, I was thinking about that because I'm not the thickest guy. I got length, but I'm not the thickest guy. Like I got smaller wrists. You know what I mean? But
Solid.
hard.
You're like,
what's up.
all right.
I'm flying.
Shooting ropes apparently.
But no, he got like a financial advisor, and the financial advisor pretty much, fucking the dad made him get a financial advisor, and then he started making investments.
I
Because
thought we were talking
supposedly,
about Justin's dick. What were you talking
no,
about?
no, that's the investment. The whole Shaq thing, how he spent the money before he got
Oh,
it.
okay. There. Yeah.
Back to
Yes.
but
Went
he
back to
spent the
Shaq.
money before he had like more money than he had in his account, and then dad told him something like you need to get a financial advisor, and then the financial advisor started doing the investments, and I'm pretty sure it was Google was one of the original investments.
I wouldn't doubt it because he's rich.
That's crazy. Plugs before we get out of here, Aaron. What do you got coming up?
Nothing. If you're not following me by now, Aaronzona.GreenTea's, and if you're looking for some good poke out here in Vegas, I would recommend going to Locals Poke, 4160 South Fort Apache Road.
He's just
I gotta
waiting for
try
somebody.
that.
He's just waiting for somebody to talk shit to him so he can make a video.
That too. Go ahead, talk
My
your shit.
favorite poke has been Poke Express, but now I gotta try.
Yeah.
Look, I gotta try it local.
Yeah, Justin out there, he'll take care of you. He's a good guy.
Come on.
Where's that one
Good
at?
man. So right off of 4160 Fort Apache. I just know it's on Fort Apache. I know the
I
address.
think they brought me food here before.
Oh, have they?
I think they did.
Right off of
What is it?
Locals, right?
right?
Locals.
Yeah, they
Locals.
brought me food here before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta try that out. Locals Poke. I might go there after
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, I say go check.
What do you got
them
coming
out.
up, Cisco?
The Shaq LV, the Shaq Barbershop coming soon, right next door to here, the Honors. We got that coming up in August. It'll be open. I'll be doing the T-Mobile Arena show with Maui. So Western, we just got added to the bill for that. And yeah,
When is
man,
that concert?
August 9th. And my birthday party, August 7th at the Palms. We got Finn Groover, K Nova, free for everybody. Just come. But yeah, a lot of festival season. We got a lot of Holo Holos coming up. We just announced Holo Holo Utah. There's Holo Holo San Diego coming up at the end of August. Holo Holo Sacramento, Holo Holo Irvine, Holo Holo San Jose. So I mean, it's going to be a busy rest of the year, especially with the shop. But the Shaq LV is going to be the main thing. Look out for the grand opening information, and we're going to be doing a lot of stuff with honors outside in the lot. And follow me on Big Body Cisco. Watch the Can We Talk podcast, and Western Conference podcast is coming back once we get this new studio built out. We'll see everybody there.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Right before you start real quick.
Cisco's delivery is so smooth.
Bro, that fucking burp was like fucking aggressive, bro.
Did I burp in the mic?
No, it was just like. I think it's like really like so like conspicuous and like hidden and nobody can see it.
And then you ran
Bro,
out
I'm one of those. I fart in public. I don't give a fuck. Like I'll fart anywhere.
He's the one that farts in the club, and they're like, "Who the fuck farted in the club?"
No, I just over here like.
Raleigh did.
I don't even know
Bro,
what's
I
the
go to
problem.
Walmart. I just rip right
like,
through. I just rip.
I farted in the club too.
Oh hell no!
Bro, I want to like rip right in Walmart area.
See,
I don't
I
give
knew
a
it
fuck.
wasn't me.
Yeah,
I knew
see,
it could.
yeah, no.
Burp. I don't care. I don't get embarrassed too easily.
We can tell.
What do you got coming up?
Same stuff. We got a lot of collabs coming up. No Talk Heavy collab. I think next week Saturday we're releasing. We got what else we got? Every second Sunday, Cars and Coffee. Then I'm waiting for Cisco them to open up so we can start get this cracking, you know.
Boulevard Boys in the
Boulevard
building.
Boys, yup. And then weekly releases. We started working on more women's stuff, so just that, honorsbrand.com and Still Friends Show.
Yeah, from your Still Friends Show. Subscribe on YouTube, follow on Instagram. Check out Tacos Policy down in Henderson. That's it for me. Still Friends Show. We'll see you guys next time.
Yes, sir.